time before time, in the era of primordial crucible, there was chaos. And then the Divine saw fit to step down from their marble thrones in the sky, and they did deliver unto the people order. A creation was made, a refrigeration unit, which would bring about sapience amongst the fretting creatures and their tangled limbs. And thus, upon the people was delivered the fridge, and order was established. Thing go in fridge, thing do not. But it is in the nature of man to corrupt all things. The rot crept forth from the vegetable drawer and into the hearts of men. And they began to put things that don't belong in the fridge in the fridge. They began to leave things that belong in the fridge out. Destruction. Base instinct. Animal nature ran rampant. But one man has stepped forth, a gift from on high to deliver order once more. And his name is Crimzon Rulez.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. It's me, Crimzon Rulez, and I'm here to help you today. I'm here to solve a problem I've noticed with the world, with the people in it, with the very fabric of our reality itself. I feel it's come sort of loose at the hinges lately, and there's only one way to solve this. There's only one way to solve this deep running question that mankind was put on this earth to answer. If we are the universe experiencing itself, this is the universe asking, hey man, what the fuck? What's going on? So, I've devised a foolproof scientific plan to decide once and for all what belongs in the fridge and what does not. And as you all know, there's only one true scientific method, and that is an objective tier list, which I have crafted for you today. So yeah, here you go. It's time for a little bit of a food fight, baby. Today we're going to be deciding what belongs in the fridge and what does not. And of course we have our illustrious tiers here, which I'll run you down because why wouldn't I? We got to get the stream moving. So up at the top, of course, we have the very baseline, the sort of original sin, if you would, the sort of like backbone, the tree trunk of our system of morality within this universe in which we find ourselves. This is our Yggdrasil, and that is 100% fridge or you will die. Maybe you won't die immediately. Maybe you won't even be poisoned, and it's a sort of moral crime, and I come and kill you. But somehow, if you don't put these objects in that fridge, you will die. The next tier, of course, is what? You don't have a fucking freezer? Put it in the freezer, dude. Come on, it's common sense. Let's go. Like, if it's like a, I don't know, like a fucking bucket of ice or some of those like watermelon balls that you pop open and you want to use as ice cubes in your drinks or whatever, put it in the freezer. Careful, man. Is it processed differently in the US than in the EU? So the answer varies by country. No, it doesn't. There's an objective rule, and I'm about to deliver it right now. Option 3, of course, is goes in the rot drawer, which everybody has. It's basically hell. The rot drawer is the refrigeration equivalent of like where you store guilt for all of the crimes you have done, right? So like if you haven't put your cart back after shopping, that's the rot drawer of your brain. You put that in that compartment. That's where that goes. And you'll just leave it there until things start to fester really bad, and then occasionally you clear it out, which is when you're laying awake at 3 a.m. thinking of all the embarrassing or bad things you've ever done in life, and you stay awake for like 4 hours. That's you cleaning the rot drawer out of your brain. You're welcome. A junk drawer in the kitchen sort of thing? No, so the junk drawer is a place of naive, childish hope. The rot drawer is a place of forgotten goals and abandoned dreams. You see what I'm saying? Because like the junk drawer is like a place, it's a sort of a Shangri-La where you send all your tools and little bits and bobs and fucking batteries or like a screwdriver or maybe like a fucking like oven mitt. You put it all in there because you're like, one day I might use this. It's a place of hope. It's a place of joy. Where the rot drawer is a place where you're like, I know I'm not going to eat this. I 100% am going to put this in there and it's out of sight, out of mind until it goes bad. It is my fucking... It is my sacrifice to the dark gods of decay to stave off entropy in the universe. You put it in there because if you don't put it in there, Zeus is going to hit your house with a bolt of lightning. But first, he's going to become a goat and try to rizz up your mom. So just put the fucking vegetables in the rot drawer. That's all I'm saying. You have to put it there. It's something we've done since forever. If you don't do it, the Titans will kick down the wall. It's over. It's over for you. And then some little German boy is going to have to turn into a monster and like destroy all his friendships or whatever. You don't want to do it. Just don't do it. Not even a swan. Not even. Also, Rosette, thank you for 4 months. Auzayu says, my colleges are clawing at their enclosures right now. I don't know what the fuck that means. Stop making up words. Babylon Goggles, eating a 5-day-old unrefrigerated pot. See, this is why we need this list. This is why we need the list. Meridia, thanks for being an actual. Okay, so 24-hour rule. You're not going to like what I have to put in here, but there's a lot of things I personally feel it's got the 24-hour rule. The 24-hour rule is kind of like if you drop a hot dog on the ground, you're like, it's been 5 seconds. The germs weren't fast enough. The germs weren't fast enough, and that spot I could see with my special eyes had no germs. It's like that, except it lasts for 24 hours. So now you understand that tier. Don't chill that, you freak it's again very self-explanatory. If you chill it, you're an idiot. I don't know what to tell you. You're a bad person. You have fallen on the side of going straight to hell. What drawer does chicken sushi go into? That's true home is in the garbage. Actually, thanks for asking, Raven Devoid, and thank you for 19 months. Cactus says, hi, Ruze, fridge tier list. Also, what do you think the inside of the Armis Tavern fridge looks like? Probably something Mortalized should not see. I'm going to guess it is one single solitary set of ingredients for one meal that Goldie said he's going to cook, but hasn't actually gotten around to for the last month. About 5 or 6 different boxes of takeout, a little corner for just my stamina potions, which is all I'm surviving on. And on top of the fridge, I've stacked a bunch of stir-fried dry noodles that I eat basically every day. Oh, and maybe 1 or 2 severed body parts that I don't know how they got in there or why Octavio needs them. I mean, I don't know who needs them or what they're there for, but they're there probably. Yeah, anyway, thanks for the soup. All right. So, are you guys ready for this tier list? I would like you to know I went through the trouble of making you customized, beautiful food for this occasion. I baked it all from scratch for you. Alicia, thank you for 23 months. The Bubby has been lonely without our leader. I'm naming you the most sane and responsible of Armis, our caretaker till he gets back. Okay, Rizzy Cakes. I am your leader. What are you talking about? As the most sane and normal of all of Armis, I'm everybody's leader. That's why I'm the one in charge, baby. The Leak! Thanks for 3 months. But how about the foods that are technically fine outside the fridge but are improved thanks to the cold environment? Listen, all your questions will be answered. You guys are jumping the gun. You're fucking rushing into my fucking scientific office right now being like, Mr. Einstein, what the fuck? If the theory of relativity is like this, then what about the gravity around the fucking mass of my ass? Then what? How come I can't throw an apple around my cheeks and have it rotate around my fucking thighs, brother? Well, because you gotta wait for me to explain the science to you first. Just wait. You gotta give me a chance in this hypothetical where you were a very thick reporter. Sorry. You gotta let me explain the science first, and then you'll understand. You don't need to ask your questions until I get there. Shin, thank you for 2 years. I got to get to this tier list. Thank you for 2 years. See, this is what I get for not doing a Yap stream before I came back. Thank you for this incredible 2-year milestone gift. We all deserve an Oshi who's solving a problem we didn't know we needed a solution to. Thanks for all the laughs. Hey, you're welcome, and thank you for the 2 years. That's crazy. Thank you for being an asshole. Tanukaze said, no, don't debase yourself like that, Ruze. You're weird. I swear you're weird. Thanks, brother. It's okay, though. I accept it at this point. I'm normal. I'm such a normal guy. I'm a regular dude. I'm just your average guy. You can find me anywhere. I'm a dime a dozen, baby. And that's why you should follow Crimzon Rulez as your very sane leader. I won't send you to die. Ding. That's my seal of approval, baby. Anyway, I baked all this food for you. Let's get started. So if the first thing I made you, hold on, I can't even see my list. It's like out of my screen because I don't want to spoil what's down there. I don't want to spoil what's down there. So this is completely random for me too. So I hope you guys are excited. I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to get. Oh, my fingers. Wait, where is it? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh my, I have quite the specimen here. What's this? I see. It's a banana. All right, so banana, what are we thinking? Where are we at, Ruzeters? Where are we at with banana? Where is banana going here? Now there are two technically right answers for banana. As long as bread is in the fridge tier, I'm cool. Thanks for 23 months. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't chill. That shit is bananas. Banana, no fridge. Don't chill that, you freak. Don't chill that, Rotor. Interesting. Room temperature or frozen? Huh. The counter because it actually rots faster in the fridge. You know what's funny? Here's the deal with bananas. Here's the deal. Bananas, I think personally, I think they go and don't show that, you freak. But this is going to be the... Hold on. Here's the thing. I have refrigerated a banana before just to see if it holds it longer. You know what I mean? But the problem is it doesn't rot fast enough. Banana skins will rot faster in the fridge, like the outside, right? Turns all like that. It gets all those like spots, those dark spots or whatever. But the inside actually stays completely untouched for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like the skin will get dark and rot faster, but the inside remains pristine. It is somehow preserved by like the barrier flesh keeping the cold out, right? Like it is hold the door, but for real. Where if you leave it on the counter, the skin goes bad slower for some reason, but it rots all the way through to the actual banana. But the thing is, brother, I want that good fucking gunky shit. I want that banana snot. If I ain't got that, if I don't have like a little bit of that browning on my banana, why am I eating it? It's so sweet. I want to get all those fucking delicious bacterias. I like the, what can I say? I like to live my life on hard mode. I challenge my body by eating a banana with a little bit of brown spots on it, because if I don't, how am I going to get my daily intake of local germs? What am I supposed to live in a bubble, dude? Tell these green banana people the truth. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't wait for your banana, no, they hated him because he spoke the truth. If you don't wait for your bananas to get at least a little spotty, and I'm not saying it's got to be like rotted through. Like I'm not saying like eat the truly rotten part or whatever, right? Like don't let it get that bad. But if you don't let your banana get at least a little spotty and just a little soft, you're not eating bananas, all right? You're eating like proto bananas. That's like pulling an apple off the tree before it's ripe and be like, delicious. What's wrong with you? It just needs a little age. Are we taking banana bread into account for this? No, I'm not taking every form of everything into account for this. That doesn't, that's not a fair comparison to make. If I was taking banana bread into account, it would say banana bread, right? Nitro Ruggrass says, consider banana bread theory where like the Rotor, you freeze bad banana for banana bread, you will def make for sure. Yeah, that goes in the rot drawer. If you put a banana in the fridge, it's going in the rot drawer and you're never getting it out in time. You're never getting it out in time for banana bread. It's not happening. It is literally impossible. There are divine limiters placed on your brain. It's like you were programmed with a blind spot. You know how there's like a cone you can't see out of your eye? Like right now you have a hole in your pupil and you can't see out of it. Your little blind spot where if you put your fingertip, it's just gone. It's like that, but for your memory. That's the rot drawer. Tanakaze says, I'm not here to tell anyone they're wrong for what they like to eat, but I will be canceling you for saying banana snot. You can't cancel me in any way that matters. I'm like the mushroom network under the VTuber like scene, all right? If you were to like pull up just Crimzon Rulez, you'd be like, ah, shit. My legs would be fucking burrowed deep into the earth. My toes would be gripping, interlocked with another Ruze's toes. There's a million of us and we're all part of the same network, believe it or not. I am the mycelium that exists under the dirt of all VTubers. Which is me objectively calling other VTubers dirt, yes. And I'm feasting on you. I live in the rot drawer. Sorry, I didn't sleep very much. Anyway, let's keep going. Woo! I live in the VTuber rot drawers. Ah! That's going in my list of titles. Hi, I'm Crimzon Rulez. I'm Elysium's greatest monster hunter. I'm the Midwest fantasy VTuber. I live in the VTuber rot drawer, and I'm your least favorite idol. I stayed up all night working on this beautiful, baking all these meals for you. Look at them. Aren't they so cool? Didn't I make these so well? Here, listen, I don't even have to tell you what I got, right? Like my artistic medium is unstoppable. What is this? Tell me what this is. What is this? What is this? Tell me what this is. Yeah, that's all right. It's in a ketchup. It's in a ketchup because I'm the fucking Leonardo da Vinci of our times, all right? I'm an artist, I'm a scientist, I'm a philosopher. I am way ahead of the curve, dude. All right? Like, you guys are still banging sticks and stones together, and I'm over here, I've invented the bidet. All right? Fucking Grug's gonna lose his fucking mind when that water blasts his ass cheeks. So, ketchup. Personally, where am I at with ketchup? I think if you don't put, you know what, 100% fridge or die. If you don't put your ketchup in the fridge, you're a little freak. Why do you want lukewarm ketchup? What's the point? Why are you bothering? Why have the condiment if it's not going to change the temperature? Why don't you want that delicious, like, fucking contrast in your mouth? Well, if you're going to have, like, the tomatoey taste, do you just want the acid? In that case, just pour a little bit of vinaigrette on your, like, fucking burger or whatever, you freak. Like, if you want ketchup, you want cold. Those are the rules. Cannibal Crimzon Rulez allegations won't be beat, it seems. Oh, I forgot to put people on this list. And Rosaders. Fuck! Dang. Cold ketchup is disgusting in hot food? You're gonna look at me and tell me that cold ketchup is disgusting in hot food? Hey, dude, what the fuck is wrong? All right, so what? You just don't like any sort of temperature variance in your food, huh? Eh? You ever had a delicious cold glass of water with a steaming hot fucking ham? What do you mean you don't like cold ketchup on your hot food? Cold ketchup is self-made torture? Nah. Nah. Wrong. Wrong. Does ketchup go bad? That's why I put it in the fridge and I never looked it up. I don't fucking know, and I don't care if ketchup goes bad. It's not about if it goes bad. It's about being proper. It's about being like a person, all right? You fucking subhuman little toddlers can't figure out the goddamn world unless Crimzon Rulez grabs you by the hand and walks over to the fridge himself and says, put that in there. Listen, ketchup goes in the fridge. It has been that way since it was invented. You don't just get to be like, actually, I don't want to put ice cream in the freezer. You can't make that choice. It just has to be that way. Those are the rules. I put ketchup in the cupboard with salt and herbs? What the fuck? Yeah, do you store your milk in the microwave? What do you mean? What about at a restaurant? You don't eat ketchup at restaurants, and if you do, you better get it from the back of the kitchen where they put it in a fucking refrigerator. Listen, when we go to, okay, fine. I'll make an exception. Sometimes you gotta have a little ketchup at a restaurant. You know, like, I'm not above it, all right? I get it. Crimzon Rulez is not classist. Crimzon Rulez is a man of the people. I go to my gas stations and get a gas station hot dog at 3 a.m. just like the rest of you, all right? I put my pants on 2 legs at a time just like everybody else. So sometimes I do have to have those disgusting fucking warm ketchup packets along with the disgusting warm mustard packets that I always dig into the middle of the pile for because I don't want to touch the ones other people have touched because I'm afraid they've, like, I don't know, opened it just a little bit and spit in it. So, yeah, I get it, dude. I've had warm condiments. But we all have to make concessions, right? Like, I don't want to do it. I understand it's a shame ritual so that the fucking gas station clerk or whatever can get his rocks off and be over there like, look at him. You want that sloppy dog so bad that you'll put warm ketchup on it. But I don't want to do it. I just understand sometimes you have to break down your societal barriers and embarrass yourself in public for a delicious glizzy from the gas station at 3 a.m. However, I'm not happy about it. It's not the way things should be. It's for the sake of shaming you. The ketchup should be in your fridge at home. All right? Okay, but Costco hot dogs I've never had a Costco hot dog. It sounds delicious. I want one. I'm missing out. You hurt my heart now. Anyway, the point is, listen, I got a lot of these to get through. All right. I made way too many. I spent way too long doodling this shit. Here's the deal. Ketchup goes in the fridge. I'm right. You're wrong. If you don't agree with me, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You're on the side of Satan. You're a morally bad person. You're the rapture. It's leaving you behind. All right. When I shoot off into the sky through multiple layers of building and suffer my concussion, you look up to the heavens and you point at me and you say, "That's Yago's boy," and you cry a single tear of joy when I go to idol heaven, wherever the fuck that is. Pandam says everyone digs to the center of the pile. Untouched packets are just a lie we say to comfort ourselves. It's true, but I'm not willing to break down that. Just like I tell myself that I'm safe on my 3 a.m. walk if I carry my knife. I know I'm not. I just want to feel safe. Me reaching into the middle of the pile, me not taking the top lid when I'm like capping my cup at a restaurant. That's me telling myself a beautiful lie. Bunny Hugger says ketchup is technically shelf stable, but it's recommended to refrigerate it after opening for texture and flavor reasons. Yeah, you open it because you're not an animal, because you don't want warm fucking ketchup goop at the top. Why do you want your ketchup to separate? If you keep your ketchup out of the fridge, what you're asking for is the warm, disgusting ketchup sweat that pours out of the top first, all right? You're getting your fucking ketchup like the Mountain Dew of ketchup. It sweats all over your bread first if you leave it out. It's gross. If you want it to stay vaguely solid, keep it in the fridge. You can just shake it. Yeah, I get it, dude. You shake it when it comes out of the fridge too, but there's so much more of it when it's warm, and it's yucky, and it's gross, and the ketchup tastes worse, and the texture's wrong. It gets a grainy texture. It's yucky. You're wrong. Put it in the fridge. I don't even know what the fuck banana ketchup is. How the fuck did I pull two? The first two objects I brought out were another type of ketchup. What the fuck is banana ketchup? It's good? Okay, now I want to try it, actually. Wait a minute. Anyway, I don't care. I'm moving on. I'm done. Ketchup goes in the fridge. If you disagree, you're wrong. You're wrong and you like bad textures. You like texturic. Dude, just go outside and fucking skip the ketchup, take some paste, put some red food coloring in it, and slather it on your fucking sandwich. All right, what do we got next? Oh, mac and cheese, baby. Mac and cheese. Where are we standing at the mac and cheese? Obviously, this is mac and cheese. I'm a fucking artistic genius. I'm a mastermind. My skill is unmatched, as you can see. Mac and cheese, dude. Is it cooked? Yeah. All right. So in this case, it is a bowl of delicious macaroni and cheese. You've already made it. The bowl's steaming hot and ready to go, baby. Fridge if it's already been cooked. Oh, the secret drawer in my stomach. Okay. Honestly, Jerome's in the garbage. Go ahead. Get it out of your system. Say it now. Say it while you can. Yeah, I hear you back there. Boo! Boo! Crimzon Rulez! Boo! See, Alistair, you hadn't even fucking typed it out before I predicted it. Get fucking predicted. You too, guys. I see you. Yeah, boo all you want. Here's the deal. No. Listen, you're not thinking far. You're not using your brain. Think, Mark. Think. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I swear to God, shut up. How dare you? Get your fingers off the keyboard and listen. Listen to me! This is me. Order in the court. Order in the court! Here's the thing. Macaroni and cheese is good within an hour after you make it. You get 1 hour. If you make a box of macaroni and cheese, I'm not talking fancy fucking, ooh, I made this at home. I fucking napped out a flint hoe and made the grains and then formed them into fucking delicious noodles with a wire. Like, I'm not talking about your homemade fancy shit, all right? If you make a box of macaroni and cheese, like you bought it off the store shelf and it's got that dust cheese, if you don't eat that in an hour, you have to throw it away. It's the rules. You cannot reheat a bowl of macaroni and cheese in any way that matters. You are accepting that you're eating a brick. Like, that is a low you're not allowed to hit as a self-respecting sapient creature. You cannot do it. If it's been 24 minutes, really, you should probably throw it away. No, I'm right. I'm right. And if you're telling me I'm wrong, you haven't had boss mac and cheese. You eat it cold out the fridge? Ew. What? No, dude. If it starts to like fucking alchemize in a straight ass in the fridge, it literally like congeals into being objectively worse. You know how philosophers were trying to figure out how to turn coal into gold or whatever, like in the alchemical era? It's like that, except in this case, Edward Elric clapped his hands together and slapped it on the fucking mac and cheese and it turned into straight sewer water. Like, you don't want it. It's nasty. It starts to paste together. All of the actual noodles get kind of plasticky and like weird. It's like chewing on rubber. It's bad. You're wrong. Don't do it. Did I draw these little food pictures? Yeah. Yeah, you like them? Here, I'm gonna give you a little heart for that one, because I'm preemptively, I took that as a compliment, even though it was a question. Survey says, bro has never melted white chocolate in a double, what the fuck? In a double boiler? What do you say? What? Bro has never melted white chocolate in a double boiler, and it shows. You don't know how to untexture solid slop, and that's okay. You can be taught. I'm sorry I haven't fucking broke out my scientific beakers and started like making chemistry in my house. What are you talking about? What is a double boiler? Why would you ever need something? If you have a double boiler in your house, I assume you also own, unironically own a lab coat and a pair of goggles that you wear in the kitchen. You must have like fucking test tubes and those little fucking squeezy beakers that go choop and drop just a drop of fucking 1 ounce of mac and cheese. Motherfucker sees the direction, just a splash of oil, and literally takes out a measurement cup that says splash on it. What's a double boiler? What are you saying to me? I don't bake. I cook. Ding! That was my fucking, I dropped my mic after I said that. I want you to know that. The mic did hit the ground. You didn't hear it. It's a padded ground in here, but it hit the ground. It was soft. Nuovo says more radioactive colored mac and cheese for the rest of us. I don't want your nasty frozen radioactive orange yellow mac and cheese. Shit looks like you just melted down a bunch of Crayola into a vaguely brain matter shape and put it in a bowl and said, here, have a bite. I don't want it. It probably has it's just not good. You can't make it good. Here's one thing you can do. Put a little bacon in your mac and cheese, but don't you let that bacon and mac and cheese get cold. I'm telling you, don't do that. Rivy, thank you for 3 months of being a bruiser. Veloin says, everything you said about mac and cheese is true and real. Fucking, this is why you're my favorite Ruzader. Thanks for 23 months. You are real and true. And when are we based? Based on what? I don't know. Paradon says, temper your mac and cheese like you temper the chocolate. I don't know what temper? I think isn't that a term in smithing? Like what? I gotta fucking lay the fucking chocolate over the forge first, let it heat up to a white hot metal, take it out with some tongs, put it on my delicious graham cracker anvil, and start hitting it with my marshmallow hammer. Here I go. I'm s'moresing it up over here. Chibi-Roo and the goddamn fucking blacksmithery making s'mores. But Ruze, you do eat crayons. Well, I gave that up. Crayons is good for sore tummies, but I stopped eating them because they're better for drawing. Willow says, strong feelings about food, Ruze. It's okay. Nada. Huh? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Also, thank you for the soup. Let's Play says, I'll bite. Double boiler is a pot of simmering water used to gently heat another pot with your food. Good for not burning chocolate. Oh, so you take like a pot and then you put water in, and then you put another pot on top of that, and the boiling water heats the pot without putting it directly on a burner. Ha 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 ha. No! Listen to me! Listen to me before it's too late. Stop destroying your body. You're applying permanent sediment in your fucking intestinal tract, all right? Every bit of macaroni and cheese that you've eaten past the first hour you made it has turned into an actual radioactive cheesy brick that lives inside your stomach. Now, I'm not going to be a classist asshole here, so you can't eat mac and cheese. I get it. I like eating my macroplastics as much as the next guy, dude. I'm fucking out here plastic maxing. I'm trying to turn into more fucking like toy soldier golem than I am man. But you can't eat it after half an hour, maybe an hour. Tops. Guess who's surviving the apocalypse? Not you. Not you, motherfucker. You're going down the moment you find if you walk into a room and there's too much plastic laying around, it's over for you. I know you're going to gobble that shit up. If you're willing to go all fours, upside down, dog-like, fucking fishing through the fridge, and you pull out a bowl of old mac and cheese, and you're like, good enough for me, then I know I can't trust you around toxic chemicals. I'm going to have to muzzle your ass if I put you near any sort of, like, factory, because I know you're going to be slurping the first fucking bucket of bleach you find. No way, dude. Homemade? No, not homemade. This is box mac and cheese. We're talking about box mac and cheese. Counterpoint: cut up chilled mac and cheese into bricks, cover in crumb coating, deep fry. That sounds like a nightmare, but it does sound like a nightmare. I'm kind of curious to try. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I'm kind of curious. Nade is Japanese for feel better, I think. Oh, I parry. No one pats my head. All right, what do we got next? Oh, it's a birthday cake. Is it a birthday cake? It's a birthday cake. Honestly, sorry, I forgot to let you get a fucking delicious look at. Oh wow, it looks so good. I want to bite. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so we're not doing that one anymore. It's gone. I ate it. Cool. Honestly, damn, there's a lot of strong opinions here. But I'm going to go ahead and say 100% fridge or die. I stand with a birthday cake in the fridge, people. There are some people who will swear cake does not go in the fridge, and those people are wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Cake goes in the fridge. If it's got icing on it, put it in the fridge. You don't want that shit to melt. You don't want that shit to get ucky, yucky, stinky. Cat Thistle says, I make all my lunches for the week, Sunday afternoon. You definitely think something's wrong with my fridge. Too long didn't read. I have eaten 5 days old mac and cheese. I'm throwing the whole fridge out. I'm starting over. This is like a radioactive dump site now. Like, I gotta have some scientists like bury it in 50 pounds of concrete and then put on the outside. This is not a place of honor. And then I'm gonna need some brutalist architecture, some hostile architecture to warn people off of your fridge. If you're eating 5-day-old mac and cheese out of that, like, you've created a pocket dimension of true horror that people cannot enter in, or they'll gain too much insight and start seeing the abominations from Bloodborne. Danny says, he's an artist, Your Honor. And you're right, I am. Thank you. And thank you for the soup and the acknowledgement. Not enough people recognize that I'm the world's greatest, foremost lead in little food clip art and fucking Neopet-style food art. Blaze, thank you for 21 months. I knew you were my least favorite idol. Let's go! Miss Burke, thank you for being an asshole. And Mirren, thank you for 2 years. Opinions on drool? Don't eat it. I don't eat anything that rhymes with drool. That's a rule I live by. I don't eat the rules either. I just break them. How does birthday cake taste if we throw it in the freezer? Kind of like cake pops? Honestly, probably. But here's the thing. If you don't have your birthday cake in the fridge, it doesn't taste right. There's something wrong with it, right? Like, I've had birthday cake like the moment it's done. You know what I mean? Like, you buy those cheap little fucking Ketty Bacher fucking kits or whatever, and you make your little cakes and you put your little icing on and you make your double layer cake. You know, like my parents did that all the time. And then sometimes there's been occasion where they finish the cake late because they were working that day, and I have a delicious warm birthday cake. Sure, that's okay. I get it. It's not as good. You got to put that in the fridge because it firms up the icing. And then on top of that, it gets this like delicious sort of like almost refreshing moistness to the actual like breading of the cake, I guess you would call it. Like the body, the meat, the inner thigh of the cake, like the ham bone or whatever of bready goodness. It gets like this sort of like refreshing, not moist. I would say moist. Yeah, it's got like a moistness to it. It's good. It's very good. It's very delicious. Yeah, the cake part of the cake. Yeah, on the counter, I feel like the icing gets a little melty. It gets a little tacky, which is weird. It gets like that weird, like fucking shiny layer that I don't like. And then actually the cake itself just gets kind of, it's a little stale. Like it's got like a little thin, like just sort of like, not crust. I guess if you really want to be gross, you could call it like a crust on the outside where it like oxidizes or whatever. And then the inside's okay, but it's not got that nice coolness. I just don't like it. Put plastic if the cake has been cut. Yeah. Do you guys not cover the cake when it's on the counter? I'm so confused by these descriptions. I don't think there's any way to cover the cake in a way that's going to save that cake. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I do make one exception, by the way. You can store a cake outside the fridge if it's a pound cake and you have not yet put the filling in it, right? So like, you know, those little strawberry shortcake thingies, you can have like the like shortcake inside like a plastic wrap outside the fridge, but not if it already has the strawberry filling in there. You can't do it. The leak says Ruze's drawings remind me of clip art drawings the teacher would print for us to color in kindergarten. It's so nostalgic and cute. Yeah, I'm kind of widowing the best. There is. What can I say? You say so many words, Ruze. I would buy your clip art food if they were stickers. They're so cute. Thanks for the hard work for the stream. Me rubbing the top of my nose a la Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, it was nothing. Store-bought cakes all have boxes / containers, though, no? I don't know, dude. Sure. We're moving on. We all agree on cake. There's a cake consensus here. A cake census, if you would. All right. Next. Butter. Butter. Now, where does butter go, guys? 8 out of 10? You mean 10 out of 10. You better reevaluate, motherfucker. Fridge. Nah, wrong. Nope. Don't think so. I don't think so. Wrong. Rosie, thank you for 25 months. Butter, I hardly know her. Still got it. All right. Nah. Put on the fucking apron. You're a dad now. You've become a dad. I'm sorry. It's contagious. Brother is from the mildest Midwest climate. Incorrect, brother. You're wrong. You put the butter on the counter. What is your butter made out of? Fucking butter, dude. Why are you all right, you guys are talking so fast, I can't even keep up, so I'm not reading what you're saying anymore. The fact of the matter is, butter goes outside of the fridge. Why do you want hard butter, huh? You like the process of taking out a delicious fucking piece of sliced bread and be like, oh, I'm gonna spread some tasty butter on this, and then fighting for your fucking life as you rip the bread apart trying to spread your butter across it? No one wants that. You want nice, soft butter, ready to go, ready to be spread. Why would you want cold, hard fucking butter? It's pasteurized, and what am I, a fucking child? That's not gonna stop me. So what? Lots of things I eat are pasteurized. Odie, thank you for 5 months, and no, you cannot return this gifted membership. You toast them with the butter? What are you saying? You put butter in your toaster, brother? Huh? You slide a little fucking gloopity glop down into the electronics? Hell no, you don't toast them with the butter. You put the butter on the bread after it's out the toaster. But you know what? Room temperature butter spreads easier. It melts faster. You can eat it instantaneously. It's delicious. Babylon Goggles says, I got one of them butter bells that let you store it on the counter. However, I live on the surface of the sun and that shit melts and falls in. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that. There's no such thing as tub butter. That's margarine. You're thinking of margarine. And yeah, you put that in the fucking fridge. Butter goes on the counter. In the butter dish. You got a butter dish, you put it on the counter. My least favorite idol and the rancid butter enjoyer. Listen, Epitaph. First of all, thanks for 25 months, I guess. You can hang out even if you've got bad taste, and you're wrong. Butter goes on the counter in a butter container. You have a specific butter tray for it. What the Jeff skill issue, the stream? I know, these guys just don't understand. They need me to guide them. It's the blind, the deaf, and the dumb out here, and I've got to be their weird taste bud messiah to save their asses before they walk ass backwards into the hell of wrong mouth feels. Why do you want a cold pat of butter so you can get a delicious fucking chunk out of it? Like, at that point, just go in the fridge and take a bite out of your steak, freaks. Everyone is wrong in the stream. No matter the side you're on, you're wrong. Sigwoo is really hot. You're like, stop fighting! Thanks for 19 months. Butter and Cheese says, it is with authority that I say Ruze has a point. Thank you! Fucking thank you! Choco Chippy says, counterpoint, stored in the fridge and only take it out 30 minutes for eating. You freak. You don't get to call me a freak, all right? First of all, who has the time to fucking remember to go out to the, I'm going to be eating in 30 minutes. I'd better go to my fridge and take out my butter. Who knows that? No one knows that. Also, how is it going to get soft enough in 30 minutes? That's not enough time. What are you storing it in the, how does that work? I don't understand. At best, you could put it under some glass and like pour really hot water on it, I guess. Like put it under the faucet for a bit. I don't know. Tiger Tail says, don't let him tell you you're wrong. Hold up that head. Your butter crown stands tall and glorious. You're damn right. I've got a goopy, drippy mess of a halo, and that shit has been delivered directly onto my dome by all of like space-time. All right? I am the authority on this. Hey, Dead Boy says, I can't side with you on this one. It's the fridge for butter, and you're going to kill me on this hill. Yeah, I am going to kill you on that hill. Get ready. Lay down, put the stake in your heart, and pose for the fucking hottest emo album of this century, because you're dead on that hill. Thank you, Hikaru. Thank you. Hikaru, you've come to your senses. I've decided you're not as bad as I previously thought. Chewy Nubbins says, lots of people here need to learn about the preservation properties of fats. Butter is fine on the counter. Yes! Yeah, Mr. White! Science! Fuck yeah, Mr. White! Fuck yeah! That's right, dude. Because of the fats. And I knew that. And that's why I've been arguing this whole time. Because I knew that too. Definitely. Thanks for 25 months, Chewy Nubbins. And Aromantic Pigeon Madness, thank you for being an asshole. Hajime, thank you for 2 years. Nah, I like my butter cold. It has a nice bite to it. Ew, dude, I don't want to bite into a stick of butter. Oh, it's so yucky. Oh, sometimes you go to those restaurants and they have the pads of cold butter. Oh, and you can't quite get it like all the way spread. So you just take a bite of the bread that you put it on and you get like a chunk of like hardened butter. And you're it's too much butter flavor. It's wrong. 1 stick of butter in the tray. The rest is fridge. Well, yeah, you refrigerate it until you're ready to take it out. You don't just leave the whole box of butter laying on the fridge. You got 1 stick of butter in the tray. You got the rest in the fridge. Salted butter is fine outside the fridge, but unsalted butter goes in the fridge. Sure, whatever. Why not? Skylar says, I'm still a little blindsided by the mac and cheese take, but I'm with you on this one. All right, well, I guess if you can't walk the entire... Listen, no one can be perfect except for me. If you can't walk my path perfectly, then just remember to step in the footsteps where you can. You know what I mean? Tread my same trod once in a while. Pinko-kun, thanks for 22 months. I live in the tropics. Butter goes in the fridge. Fine. If your butter's gonna like ambiently turn into a goopy fucking mess, you can store it in the bathtub, I guess. All right, I'll make a concession. Everybody gets their own. Everybody gets 1 concession. Store your butter in the bathtub if it's too hot. Slime King, thanks for 11 months, says, if you live anywhere mildly hot, you leave butter out of the fridge or the kitchen, it's going to turn into a slip and slide. In what fucking climate do you live in that you can't keep it like an ambient, like 80-ish degrees? Arizona? Oh, yeah, Australia. That's true. Actually, you're the maroon. I'm crimson. Nice try. It's never 80 degrees over here. 80 is not room temperature. What the fuck is room temperature for you then, brother? Southeast Asia? Okay, fine. If you live in a climate where your butter will melt in the ambient temperature of the air and you're not like turning on fucking fans and creating a cross flow in your house, then yeah, you can store your butter in your bathtub. Fine. God. Zader's butter is fat. It can stand being outside. It will be soft, but it can stay outside for 2 to 3 days if you live in a hot place. I get it, because it'll melt. Well, there you go. Brienne says, I'm glad to have not been Han Solo frozen. Thanks. Leave me on the counter to brown in peace. Because you're a banana. Yeah, you're welcome. North Texas, our summers are in the 110s. You don't have fucking... All right, listen. Some places I understand. Like, you know, there's like different levels of technology for everybody. Some people can't have box fans or can't have AC or whatever. But I refuse to believe I refuse to believe there's one single solitary motherfucking home in Texas that does not have an AC unit. I don't believe it. There's no way. The Texans couldn't live like that. You better believe it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sugar Sniper. You're right. You're right. It's called being poor. Now, I think you can make an exception in Texas. I get it. Like, you're poor. You want to save on electricity. Maybe you don't want to run up that fucking AC bill. I'm sorry, but 110 degrees, you better get some crossflow going with some fucking fans, or you better run that AC. You can make a concession elsewhere besides I'm going to sit in ambient 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, fucking buy less butter. Stop filling your bathtub full of butter and turn on your AC unit. It's too freaking hot. Where will I take my butter bath? Shit. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, next item. This one's, can you guys guess what this is? Any ideas what I've got here? What have I got in my hand? What is this? What is this? Yog Sothoth. Good guess. Very solid. I like it. That's right. This is Yog. I didn't have the heart to put Gert on there because Big Gert's out to get me. But this is Yog or yogurt. And I'm just going to get this one out of the way real fast. Yogurt fucking sucks. Don't put it in your fridge. It's ass. Just don't eat it. It's nasty. It's gross. That's just soured milk. Why are you doing that? Butter bath motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about. The types of people that have butter baths. Those are the yogurt eaters. Yucky. No thank you. Yogurt is nasty. What about my smoothies? Tolerable in a smoothie, I guess, with the right ingredients sometimes. Maybe. But yogurt by itself, like right out the tub, yuck. You nasty. Oh, am I nasty? Am I nasty? I'm sorry. I'm not the type of motherfucker to get into the refrigerator, take out my fucking phalange, give it a big ol' as I try to fucking detect the wind direction, and then stick my whole licked finger in the sour cream tub to take a bite, all right? I'm sorry that I don't like to eat your disgusting soured milks. I'm not interested. Yogurt sucks. It tastes bad. Even the sweet yogurts taste sour. They're yucky, and I don't want them. I knew there's a reason I liked you. You're right, Ale Song, and it's for this very reason. Raptor says they hated him because he told the truth. You know what? I'm starting to learn there's a lot of really quiet Ruzeters out here who have a lot of really good opinions. All right. I like you guys. Yogurt isn't sour cream, though. They're different processes. Yeah, okay, and? I don't give a shit if it's different processes. Yogurt is sour cream to me. To me? That's sour cream. I don't want it. I'm sorry, is this a what should go in the fridge list or what should go in my mouth list? Fuck you. No, fuck you. All right? I'm objectively correct, and I'm sorry that I'm right. You know what? They're one and the same. What goes in the fridge and what goes in my mouth is the same fucking list. And you'll want to know why? Because bleach doesn't go in the fridge. And you know why? Because I don't eat it. I'm trying to help you. Throw away the yogurt. It's yucky. Well, watch me bathe in butter eating my yogurt then, because you're wrong. You're wrong. You're tearing this family apart. I agree. Every dairy is either milk or sour cream. And yogurt's sour cream. Cheese? What about cheese? Cheese is a sour cream, Odie. Cheese is a sour cream. Cheese is a sour cream. Stop asking. What about cheese? Have you ever seen cheese be made? It's a sour cream. They just skim the liquid out. What about ice cream? That's a milk. Cheese is milk mold? That's what sour cream is, dude. Oh, but the yogurt's good because you admitted that sour cream is good. And if cheese is sour cream, then yogurt. I don't like cheese either. Most cheese is shit. Most cheese is ass. All right, I'll eat a mozzarella once in a while on a delicious pizza. I'll eat a little bit of Parmesan on a fucking spaghetti, and I'll eat a little cheddar, a little sharp cheddar on a cracker. That's it. Any other cheese? Get that shit out of my face. I don't want that garbage. I don't want that. Fuck that. Ugh. No. It's my religion of yogurt. Unoshied? Now. Well, do it, Malachite. Do it. All right, this is my moment. This is the moment where I finally... I'm Crimzon Rulez, and this is me coming clean, taking the skeletons out of my closet and telling you the truth. My dad worked on mechanics for a milk company. His clothes and car smelled awful. Yeah, because he was covered in sour cream. Are you lactose intolerant? Nah, I love a delicious cold glass of milk. I'll drink a cold glass of milk with anything. Everything. All right, nah. Hold on, Survey. Survey says, if you don't like cheese, I'm retroactively removing your mac and cheese opinions. No, you don't get to do that. That's not cheese. That's dust. That's like calling like fucking instant cheese from the can that you put on the crackers cheese. That's not really cheese. That's macroplastics. All right? It's 78% plastic to cheese ratio. I'm allowed to like that. It's not cheese. I'm not wrong. I might be lactose intolerant, but I tank it. I don't know. My Midwestern mom knows you're not from Wisconsin. You're damn right I'm not from fucking Wisconsin. You're doing this tier list to avoid doing a horror game at 100K, isn't it? All these arguments. I'm trying to run as many people out of the room as I can. How'd you know that? This guy's never experienced flavor. I've experienced flavors you don't even understand, all right? My tongue is the mantis shrimp of all humanity. I can taste colors you couldn't possibly imagine. I got the whole fucking spectrum just sitting there. All of it. I taste blorge. You can't even imagine what that looks like. Oh yeah, prove it. I am right now because I, the based Crimzon Rulez, the enlightened one, understand the difference between the dust that is in a mac and cheese box, which has ascended beyond cheesedom into more or less an artificial plastic. All right, you're just drinking Crayola, and I'm okay with that because I can taste the differences. And I can stun crabs with my tongue. Yes, I can. I can fire my tongue out at the speed required to create a sound like explosion underwater, which will stun a crab. What the Jeff? Thanks for being a Ruzader. No. That is not the argument, partner. Listen here, partner. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. I'm talking box mac and cheese. We're not talking some fancy fucking like, Beth Animel down the street fucking baked you a delicious mac and cheese with actual noodles and like a whole layer of real cheese on top and a cookie crumble or whatever. This isn't a special fucking oven baked real mac and cheese. This is the peasant food I eat. This is my poor people's slop that I like to guzzle down into my gullet. I'm not putting your yogurt in the fridge. It's going in the trash where it belongs. Do you mean salted butter or regular butter? Because only salted butter can be left out of the fridge. You're wrong, and you want to know why? Because I only buy salted butter. But even if I didn't, I'd still take it out of the fridge for a 24-hour rule. I'd be like, that shit's got to be out 24 hours before I'm ready to eat it. Those are the rules. Actually, Iris, I have tried a lot of cheeses. I once went to a fucking friend's house and we all together, like me and like 5 friends, got a bunch of cheeses and crackers. Okay, maybe not friends. Sorry, that's a strong word. A bunch of acquaintances got a bunch of cheese and crackers and like delicious cut meats or whatever. And we binge watched Lord of the Rings while we tried different cheeses. And I can tell you this definitively. Most cheese fucking sucks. Thank you for the chip. Axel, a can of beer goes directly into the garbage right here. I could draw it for you if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I don't want your fermented wheat, all right? Just go outside and grab a fistful of, I don't know, delicious spelt and shove that shit in a puddle because that's what you're drinking. No, thank you. Beer sucks. I'm good to go. Straight in the garbage. Homer Simpson's not proud of you? Yeah, well, I'm not proud of Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson peaked in high school, so I don't have to obey. I don't have to give a shit about his opinions. Okay, next. Bread? Oh, bread. Oh, bread. Oh, Chinese takeaway? Hold on, Axel. Wait right there. Wait right there. I might have something for you. I might have something for you. Bread? All right, so bread goes on the counter. I'm sorry. Bread goes on the counter. Here's the thing. Listen, here's the deal. If you put bread in the fridge, it kind of is just bad. It kind of just tastes really bad. It gets really stale really fast. It's like, it's kind of hard. It's like putting butter in the fridge, right? Like, it just doesn't really make sense. All right, now wait a minute. Now I'm seeing all these, based. Oh, he's finally got a right take. Oh my God, Crimzon Rulez with a right take. Call the fucking newspaper. Wow, it's a miracle. He really can do it. First of all, fuck you. If you're the type of motherfucker who won't put your goddamn butter on the counter, then how dare you tell me I'm right now when I say don't put your bread in the fridge? You can't have it one way and not the other. Do you like your disgusting, hard, crusty shit that you can't spread across your delicious Ruze? Or are you the type of motherfucker who likes things the correct way and you like soft bread with soft butter? Bread in the fridge is a last resort when you're broke as fuck. Man, I guess so, but just eat the bread fast enough. Stop having avocado toast. Sorry. Shinigami, thank you for 3 months. Also, you're welcome. No, you're right. Butter is not bread. But the point is, both of them get kind of hard and kind of unfun to eat. The texture gets wrong. They get yucky to the mouthfeel if you leave them in the fridge. Butter has one purpose, and that is to be spread across things. If you leave it in the fridge, you can't do that. And don't tell me you're a motherfucker who's like, oh, but I put my butter in the microwave first. Okay, you like your slop? Huh? You like your yucky little slop? I don't want liquid butter that I have to pour all over my bread that gets soaked into the bread and turns it into a goopy mess. Falls apart in my hand. It's hot. I don't like it. I want spreadable, perfect temperature butter. Perfect temperature butter. Bread doesn't melt, but butter does it if you keep your house at a normal temperature. Just keep it at like an ambient, like 80, 82-ish. Just don't put it above 90. And if you live somewhere where you can't help it, fine. All right, you got to get a special third fridge that is ambiently at like 80 to 90 degrees. You can't let it get colder than that. And you put your butter in there. I'm not saying it's got to be 80. I'm saying like you can go all the way up to 80 and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You can go up to like 80. You can go up to like mid 80s, but like keep your house anywhere from like, I don't fucking know, like whatever you want to do, 60 to 85, maybe 90. $80 is way too hot. The butter will melt. It is not going to melt at 80. It is not going to melt at 80. But the butter gnomes steal my butter if I leave it out. Spread the butter gnomes on your bread and eat them. We've all been there. In Florida, 80 is like Satan's ball sack. Maybe because it's moist there. Maybe that's your problem. In like dry heat, I don't feel like 80 is really that hot. 80's kind of it's not chilly, but it's whatever. It's normal enough. What temperature should I keep my bathtub at to keep the butter boiling, though? You don't want the butter to boil. You want the butter to be at like room temperature so it's easy to spread, dude. I do like cold ketchup on hot food. I love cold ketchup on hot food. That's why it goes in the fridge. Yup. All right, listen. Next. I've had enough. Wait. Oh, I got to get one for Axel. Hold on. Everybody close your eyes. Don't look at this. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right. This one. goes out to Axel Sirius. What about old takeout? What about old takeout? Where's that go? You're not gonna like my answer. You're not gonna like my answer. My compliment to the thumbnail. This is truly peak tier slop, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for 25 months. Thank you for respecting the amount of effort I put into my peak tier slop. Honestly, here's the thing. I'm gonna say it's a 24-hour rule. Now, bear with me. None of us are truly free of sin. Wait, don't panic. Wait. See, Axel gets it. Now, wait. No, stop booing me. Stop arguing me. Listen. The thing is, you can't really I can't microwave fried rice. If you microwave fried rice, it gets really yucky and tacky, like mac and cheese, right? Like, it's just not good. But I can leave fried rice out for like 24 hours, and then I just take a couple bites of it. You know, like, it's no big deal. That's pretty good. It's pretty tasty. So if I just box it up and I leave it on the counter, it's all right. It's okay. 8 hours is more reasonable. The 24-hour rule, and anyone wonders why he has hot girl tummy. I'm not saying I do this a lot. I'm just saying, you know, like, it's not gonna hurt you to leave a little bit of like delicious, like, sweet and sour chicken and fried rice out for like 24-ish hours. You come back, you peck at it once in a while. All right, come on. Now, if you're arguing with me about this, like, where do you live? Do you fucking like spray a bit of hand sanitizer on your food before you eat it? Like, it's got a little bit of germs, but it's tasty germs. It's just enough to give you like immunities to your local viruses. No. It's fine. 24 hours, totally okay. If you pass the 24-hour mark, you do gotta toss it. Bro, my poo-poo platter gave me food poisoning and was left out for less than 6 hours. Well, your poo-poo platter, whatever the fuck that... First of all, stop eating shit. That's one. Step one, stop eating poo-poo. Step two, I don't know what goes in that. Sounds like your stuff was almost bad. Sorry. Finally, we got a good answer here. Sometimes it's just not good after 2 days, but only for certain takeout spots. BBQ Lays, thank you for 2 years. See, listen, nah. You guys always want to like diagnose me. You always want to be like, oh, here's why you have tummy issues. Here's why you got hot girl tummy issues. You must have lactose intolerance. You must have like high acidity. You must have like some sort of like heart issue or like bile problem, or you must like eat your like nail fucking takeout. That's not why I've got hot girl tummy issues. I've got hot girl tummy issues because I was born with them. I could eat a piece of bread and my stomach's going to get mad at me. I have so far today drank a single cup of water and my stomach's like, you did what to me? Why are you trying to kill me? So it's war you want, huh? All right, motherfucker, you try to poison me, I'm going to get your ass. Right now, at this very moment, like at all moments, I am tightening my abs in like raw stomach cramping pain because I drank water. There's nothing in here I'm eating that's fucking me up. I'm sure it doesn't help, but it is not the root cause. I am just built wrong. I'm just built wrong. Alistair says, this is my Oshi, Crimzon Rulez. He has every disease, which is way funnier to read after that rant. Falcona says, no wonder you have a hot girl tummy issue. See, motherfuckers try to diagnose me. What the fuck? Rice, regardless of if it is fried, is arsenic. The bacterium can kill you. Not 24 hours, goddammit. Well, I'm not dead yet. That's your problem. You drink water, you weird. I'm trying to be better, Sanders. The VTuber hole deepens. Thanks for 25 months. Says, nah, you're totally right with this. Anyone who's arguing with you obviously never had a struggle meal. Stay based, sir. A little bit of arsenic in my fucking system isn't gonna hurt me. It makes me stronger. It's called microdosing. It's like that guy who kept letting himself get bit by snakes for years until he was immune to snake toxin. Boom. Yeah, I'm waiting. Chuo, what do you think? Everybody's waiting, I hope. I've had struggle meals, but I own a fridge. But do you? Whoa, I almost showed you too much. Whew, close one. Wait, but you do that with all takeout? Yeah, kinda. I mean, like, depending on most things, yeah. Listen, takeout falls in either the 24-hour rule or the true home is in the garbage, and there's very little variance. There's a few things you could refrigerate, but for the most part, just, you've got 24 hours to eat that shit. And then it goes in the trash. I gotta grab one from the bottom and put it up here because it's too topical not to get on this one. All right, gamers. So now that we're here at takeout, what about rice? How are we feeling about rice? Fridge that. 24 hours. Oh God, here we go. Okay, so rice. Before I answer this, can I be honest with you guys? Can I be vulnerable with you for like a second? Before I answer this, if I could just have a bit of your grace, and I just need you to remember when I answer this, I need you to remember that I'm white and I'm stupid and I'm scared. I think rice, I feel like rice. I feel like rice. It depends. It depends, man. I think I'm gonna die. This Stott MP3 is right. I think I'm gonna die in this house. Okay, but okay. Here's the thing. I have made fried rice, and it calls for chilling it first. So I think I have to be honest with myself and say, what, you don't have a freezer? And I know that's not right. I know that's not right. But hold on. Wait. Before you, no, listen. So if I'm doing it overnight and I know, all right, tomorrow I'm going to make fried rice, I'll do it in the fridge, right? I'll put it in the fridge for 24 hours. But who has that kind of fucking forethought, dude? Like, food is a spontaneous action for me. I cannot think of food ahead of time. It does not exist. There's a section of my brain that is completely closed off until I step into the kitchen. So here's the thing. If I put it in the fridge, I almost never do it in time, and I'll forget it for like 4 days, and then I got to throw it away. Or I can just make rice, throw it in the freezer for like 6 hours, have a little struggle meal while it cools, and then I've sped up the cooling process, and then I just thaw the rice out really quick, and then I use that for my fried rice. Does it come out tasty? It's not as good as if you did it the right way and you just cooled it in the fridge for 24 hours, but it works. You got to break up the rice and be careful not to turn it to mush because it absorbs a bunch of the water from being in the freezer if you leave it for too long. So ideally, you get it out before 6 hours. Ideally. Minty says, freezer rice is actually good for meal prep. Asian here. Also, thank you for 25 months. Wait, I can vouch for this. Freezer rice is good. Also, I'm C. Okay, Bobingo. I trust your word on this. Ruze, that's really dumb. Eat yogurt and put away your leftovers. No! But thanks for the soup. However, 24-hour rice, sure. I freeze my rice. I'm sorry. I'm a rice freezer. Sorry. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I freeze my rice for use in fried rice sometimes, but not for long. I don't usually leave it for like a whole day. I just freeze it for like a few hours. Rice is fine frozen. Ahi is perfectly fluffy if you add a tablespoon of water and microwave for 2 minutes. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip and the soup. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Is rice in the rice cooker overnight okay? Personally, I would always say that's a big no from me. But my roommate, he used to always eat rice out of the rice cooker for like way longer than I thought was okay. He also really liked the weird crusty bits on the side, and I've always been like, yucky. Oh, yeah. I'm disappointed but not surprised at all by these takes. Anyway, happy quarterly 25 months. Thank you for the quarterly 25 months. I'll see you in 25 more. What made me cackle was having a struggle meal while you wait for it to thaw. Well, what do you want me to do? Sit there and be hungry and think about fried rice? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Where did that little Ruze go? What are you doing, dude? Okay, next. Another bowl. All right, cereal. This is an easy one. I'm pitching you the slowest, softest fucking throw I've ever thrown. Yeah, I'm like your fucking little league coach, and I'm aware that you really need this one because you're having a really rough time right now because you're getting like a D in quick maths, and like this is all you got going for you, and your parents are somewhat disappointed, so you really need a win right now to prove to them that you're not a failure. So where does cereal go? Where does cereal go? What's the rot drawer? You'll know soon. Cereal with or without milk? Okay, so my interpretation of this is cereal that is in milk. Where do you put it? Trash, bro, says Steam Powered Twit. Okay, okay. Trash, 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 trash. 24-hour rule for cereal? Oh, man. Some of you are going to die early. Damn. All right, listen, here's the deal. I'm going to say my argument is this, because this is the way I interpret this when people say they chill their cereal. Now, bear with me. Wait. I agree with all of you. But this is the area of agreement. Now wait, no, listen. I'm not saying you're keeping it out forever. What I'm saying is just don't chill that, no matter what. Because people who are talking about cooling their cereal, I'm pretty sure what they're saying is they put their cereal in their like bowl of milk or whatever, and then they pour their little milk on top because you always do milk second because you're not a fucking cereal killer. And then you put the bowl in the fridge. And what I think they're trying to accomplish is cooling the whole thing, cereal included. And why would you do that? That's freak behavior. Your cereal's just going to get soggy. And if you let your cereal get soggy, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I can't fix you at this point. You're barely, like, I can't help you any more than I can help a farm animal. Like, I just assume that you kneel down at the fucking trough with the rest of them. I don't like soggy cereal. If you like soggy cereal, you're wrong. Don't put your cereal in the fridge, no matter what. Don't cool your cereal. Just put your cereal in the bowl, put the cold milk on the cereal, eat the cereal. Right then, right there. You want that mouthfeel. You want that extra texture. If you're just eating soggy cereal, why bother? Just crumble up some fucking bread and throw it in soup at that point, you little weirdo. See? Xenos. Can confirm. Knew somebody who assembled the cereal, put it in the fridge. Boom. Boom. Don't put ice in your fucking cereal. What do you want to water down your milk? Ugh, you're the type of motherfucker that says extra ice in my soda, please. Like soggy cereal is tolerable. Like when you get to the end of the bowl, it is not the goal at the beginning. Cereal is an experience. Cereal, you can't just fucking eat the soggy cereal. Like you're the type of fucking free. If you eat soggy cereal, I imagine you're the type of guy who shows up to a movie 45 minutes late, loudly walks in, stands in front of the screen for a minute, is like, hey, what's going on? And then sits down and starts asking everybody what every character is. Because clearly you do not respect the like narrative arc that cereal has to go through for you to enjoy it. You were supposed to have that crunchy, like fucking roof of your mouth cutting bramble bush on the first bite. And then as you continue, it gets a little softer. At the middle arc, you hit that like sort of peak. That's where the narrative value is at its highest. It's when the good guy cereal confronts the bad guy milk and they have their standoff. And then at the wind down, you get the payoff of a little bit of soggy bits at the end, and then you drink the milk. If you do not follow the whole narrative, you're not eating cereal right. Mars Hacks, thank you for 23 months. As a kid, I would microwave the milk and then put it in the cereal. Okay. So are you typing from a maximum security prison? Did they ever catch you, or are you just like running rampant? Bro's having a life journey eating cereal. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in touch with my inner whimsy. I'm sorry. I see the magic in everyday life. I'm sorry I can go on a fucking never-ending story in my bowl of cereal. Fucking the big old dragon, what's his name? Appleton flies down. I ride on his back and sing some song. Is why half of us have pica or something? I don't know, Myra. Probably. Yeah, Falcor. I almost said Falcon. Yeah, Falcon descends. Thanks for the soup, Myra. Yeah, Flapples, the fly one. Love that guy. Big fan. What is Cracker Barrel cereal? They have cereal in Cracker Barrel, dude? Isn't Appleton the pie turtle? I think it's like a dragon turtle pie thing. I don't know, dude. Don't worry about it. Whoa. What do you mean? Hold on. Now, let's not start judging milk drinkers just yet, Jeff. Hold on. Let's wait till we get to that part of the tier list. Moving on. I'm sorry, but I hate hard cereal. I don't like my mouth being cut. Soggy all the way for me. Well, I'm sorry that you fucking don't like your mouth being cut, but the only way I accept soggy cereal eaters is if you are a toddler or you've got fucking dentures. Otherwise, you gotta grow up and you gotta deal with it. Pain is part of the fun of eating cereal. And if you don't like the pain from it, you don't deserve it. If you don't like cereal and love it at its fucking most crunchy fucking shrapnel bomb in your mouth, you don't deserve it at its delicious soggy goodness. Cocoa Krispies and Cocoa Pebbles top tier. Yeah, those are pretty good. I agree. Those are like pre-sogged. They come pre-sogged for you. All right, so coffee. What are we thinking? Dude, Raisin Bran does fuck. I think my favorite cereal is probably just regular ass Cheerios. That's how you know from the Midwest. But I also really like Raisin Bran and Cocoa Pebbles and Cocoa Krispies and Reese's Puffs. And I guess Apple Jacks are okay. I don't really like cinnamon cereals that much though. So this is ground coffee. This is a pre-ground coffee. Where's this go? Pantry. Don't chill that. Oh, Captain Crunch does go hard. Yeah. Coffee grounds. Don't chill. On the counter. Trash counter. Don't chill. Pantry, cupboard, right drawer. I'm seeing a lot of people suddenly change their mind. A lot of people were saying fridge at first, and now suddenly it's don't chill all the way down. What's wrong? You're not willing to stand on business? You're backing down? Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. There's a fridge liker. Fridge. Ooh. Oh. Is the rot drawer a compost bin? Yeah, you can call it that if you want to feel better about yourself. Honestly, I'm sorry, dude. I'm on the don't chill that freak. I think if you chill your coffee, you're weird. Why? I don't think you actually get anything out of chilling your coffee grounds. Genuinely, I don't think there's any reason to do that. I think you're just flexing at that point. If you chill your coffee, you're setting a fucking social time bomb so that when your guests go and open the fridge, you're like, oh, hey there, Bob. I see that you also like Bolger's coffee. Great taste, buddy. See you at the water cooler. You're just waiting for somebody to be, like, acknowledge that you like coffee. So you can be like, oh, not me. I drink my coffee black. No cream or sugar for me. I don't even keep any. But I know for a fact you've got like a secret mini fridge under your desk where you keep your creamer that you put in your coffee after you take it back to your little computer room or whatever. Because I know your ass ain't drinking cold ass pre-ground Bolger's coffee and acting like that's good. That's just a personality trait at this point. You're treating that as like part of your persona. That's why you put it in the fridge. You want people to see it. I've never thought that. I thought of that, and now I'm gonna think that when I see people's coffee in the fridge. You're welcome. Some people keep it in the freezer? Whoa. You've never been in an office with a water cooler, have you? What? Yeah. Yes, I have. I've had real big boy jobs that are real, and of course I have. What do you think? I'm a pavo? I've had a lot of very serious, very real jobs with water coolers, and I'm good at water cooler talk. I always roll up and talk about my fucking 401k and my tax deductible APIs and stuff. Yeah. You know what? Shut up. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, my white picket fence. Duh. Yep, I definitely know about the Dow Jones. I know what that. I read up on that historical case. Coffee in the water cooler, baby. Yep. Duh. Why are we dotting me? Bro knows stocks. Oh, I'm big on stocks. I love trading stocks. It's my thing. Just the other day, I went down to the market and I traded 4 stocks for a stick of butter, which I left on the counter to, soften up because I'm not going to eat fucking cold hard butter like an animal. Dow Jones is stocks? Oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Duh. Soft? You ate it soft by itself like an animal? No, dude, I'm not out here like gobbling down sticks of butter like they're delicious candy bars. I'm just saying that I let my butter soften before I spread it on my toast. Oh my God, I've already been going for an hour and a half. I got to get through this stupid tier list. Yes, I have butter on my counter right now. And I'm so excited that after this, what I'm probably going to go do is make myself a delicious piece of toast with delicious butter that's going to spread with velvety softness as God intended. Okay? When fucking Zeus did descend from on high and high five Odin in the most radical fucking bro bicep bump you've ever seen in your life. They did say, hey, Butter's supposed to be spreadable and soft. That's what they said. They delivered that. It's on the commandments if you look. Stop arguing with me. I'm not arguing about butter anymore. Butter's done. Boop. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Whoopee. Whoopee. What's our rules on this one, baby? What are you thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Trash? 24-hour rule. Trash? 24-hour rule. Okay, I've got 24-hour, 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 trash, 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 24-hour, 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 trash, trash. Mods, round up the 24 hours. Once. Get the ones with 24 hours, mods. Yeah. Put them in the cage. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're fucking classist. You're wrong. I'm sorry. All right, I didn't know you were here, fucking Jeff Bezos or Beth Jezos or whatever your name is. I didn't know I was talking to everybody out here with their fucking Roth IRA already squared away and ready to go. Okay? Because if you're not willing to eat your chicken nuggets a few days later after refrigerating them, you've got too much money. You're not allowed to trash chicken nuggets after 24 hours. Put that shit in the fridge like an adult and come back at 3 a.m. at your moment of greatest shame. Fucking crouch down like some creature that's held onto the One Ring for 500 years deep beneath the earth. And you get in there and you eat your cold, gross chicken nuggets. And if you don't fucking sit there in your lollyiet crouch going when you eat those nuggets, you're wrong and you've got too much money. I don't care if it reheats with a bad texture, just eat it cold. That's true. You can also air fry them if you got an air fryer. Wasn't the 24-hour rule 24 hours and then fridge? No. That's 24 hours out and then you can eat it. Are we talking about cooked or still frozen and in the bag? No, these are like chicken nuggets you get from like a fucking like fast food joint, right? What lives in your fridge? Sometimes chicken nuggets, sometimes birthday cake, sometimes ketchup. So far, that's what you know. And occasionally, I don't know, like boba that I'm gonna drink later. The only place chicken nuggets should... Okay. Now, okay, so our legal defense in this court case about chicken nuggets that you're trying to present to me is I would eat so many of them, no matter the amount, that I would never let them enter the refrigerator. Like, there is no universe in which my consumption allows for the existence of chicken nuggets. I see. You own an air fryer? Such opulence. I don't anymore. I threw mine away. I wasn't using it enough and it was taking up too much counter space. I gave it to a little donation place and they're welcome. I hope somebody gets good use out of it. I'm gobbling that 10-piece, brother. Okay, but what if you got like a 20-piece because your eyes were bigger than your stomach, but you also got like a large fry and a large drink, and you're like, I can't finish this 20-piece. There's no shot. Guess I better save myself a little surprise treat for later. It's kind of like planting little serotonin bombs all over the fucking like building, but the building is your brain, and you're gonna set those off at 3 a.m. when you crawl up to the refrigerator. Ruze, this is why you have hot girl tummy issues. No, I've already discussed this. You're not allowed to diagnose me. Because I have hot girl tummy issues because of the curse placed on my bloodline. Well, I'm not saying... Okay, some people can finish a 20-piece of large fries. Fine. There's a number of chicken nuggets you cannot eat. There is a number of chicken nuggets you can't eat. I don't know why I delivered that like I was delivering the truth about your, like, evil father. because your dad was a pirate, okay? Like shaking you. Like there's a number. You have to understand. There's a number of chicken nuggets you can't eat. Sweating and crying while I deliver this news to you. It was the truth about my life. Because you have to kill my grandma, okay? Listen. I'm just saying, if hypothetically you're tired of the taste of chicken nuggets, where do you put the leftovers? And for me, that's the fridge. Put it in the fridge. It'll keep for like 2 to 3 days, maybe 5 if you're feeling frisky and you're a little weirdo. You can eat those cold chicken nuggets. Now, you don't want to leave them there for too long because they get hard and they get kind of like, I don't know, like chewy in a weird way. So don't do that. So you don't put things in the fridge after 24 hours just sitting out? I thought that was normal. No. It's in the 24-hour rule. That can sit out for 24 hours. You have to eat it within that 24-hour time frame. Otherwise, it goes straight in the trash. Like, I'll leave out my takeout for 24 hours and be willing to eat it within that time frame. But by the end of the 24 hours, the fight is over. The RTS mission has ended and your place has been overrun. You still have your victory condition if you finish it. But if you did not finish that food in that time frame, you lose. Game over. Start again. Restart the campaign. Sorry, the Zerg overran your position. Your life has ended for ire. The greed is biblical level. If you say so, Twit, fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna put cold fucking like already germed up food in my refrigerator. I'm good to go, dude. What the fuck kind of leftovers do you have that you're fine leaving them out? Oh, you know, like sweet and sour chicken or everything else. All right, next. Chips. What about chips, guys? Where are we putting it? What are we doing with it? Mouth. Don't chill those counter. Don't chill. No fridge. Counter, pantry, cupboard, freeze? Triple sus, thank you for the gifted chip as well. Wow, gifted chip. Oh, you shouldn't have. Wow, thank you. I guess if you insist, thank you for the gifted chip. Who said fridge? I'm gonna be honest, this one was a bear trap. This was a bear trap to see who was going to say fridge. That was just to lure you out. I know there are some people who say the chips are better in the fridge. But here's the honest truth. When I find you, I will drag you out into the light and I will put a stake through your heart because you've got to be some sort of fucking, like, that's a vampire opinion. That's a hello, fellow kids, backwards cap. Like, hello, fellow humans. I, too, will put my food in the fridge. I know what you are. And you are not a human. There's no fucking way you willingly put chips in the refrigerator and are like, yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. I need my cold, weedy chips. Falcona, thank you for the 5 gifted chips. Thank you for the big 5 gifted. Steve Power Twin, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Myra, thank you for the gifted chip. Please don't stake my uncle. He's nice. I'm staking him. I'm staking him through the heart. Hachime, thank you for the gifted chip as well. Why would you put chips in a freezer? What is the point? Just eat your chips. Just eat your chips. You're cooking too much. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Are you just flexing? Do you have like a walk-in meat cooler that you just leave your chips in? You're like, look at how much fridge space I have. And you just started one day like putting random shit in there. You're like, my cat goes in the freezer. This fucking, like, I don't know, these books, put them in the freezer. Chips, freezer. Are you just trying to show off how much freezer space you have? Like, I just don't get it. Like, you're cooking too hard. You're the type of guy who's like, but what if I did take out this fucking, like, kimchi and mixed it in with this salsa and then mixed it with this sour cream and then spread that on top of my hot dog. Like, you don't need to. It's all right. It's had 1 billion years to be perfected. Chips are good to go. We've had them for a long time. You don't need to fix the formula. The Krabby Patty is made that way for a reason. Oriel, thank you for the gifted chip! Mealy, thanks for the 5 gifted chips. Guy who just bought a chest freezer. I'm bored. Let's freeze the chips. Kinda, yeah. My uncle saves freezer space for his chips. What chips is he eating? Why? Like, what? I'm gonna crash out, dude. I'm gonna crash out, dude. Sour cream and onion. Okay. All right. Fine. Man, give me your uncle's address. I'll get my pen and paper. I'll go get my crossbow. I see. I'm getting a lot of work messages and I don't know why. What's going on? My crossbow. All right, let me have a little sip of water. I've been talking about food takes for too long. I can't believe this. This is only supposed to be a 2-hour stream. Look at what you've done to me. You've made me argue for so long. I've barely gotten anywhere, guys. If Cover needs to talk to me about my food takes, it's probably to award me some sort of fucking Purple Heart, all right? Probably to award me the medal for having the most based, correct opinions and being willing to stand against the fucking slobbering masses, the gnashing horde of angry mouths that yell at me for telling the truth. Man builds his brand on being a prickly, stubborn bastard, and is shocked he has a combative fan base. Actually, I might give that one a like. How do you like that? That's right. That's the only response you get. I did the equivalent of turning and giving you a very, like, clearly canned, polite smile when you tried to pipe up. I gave you the, that's nice, Jan. Is Jago saying he freezes his chips? He better not be. He better fucking not be. I'll get my crossbow. All right, here we go. Oh, baby, it's garlic. It's garlic. Yeah, I have bastardized the like function. How do you like that? I bastardize everything I touch. Where's the garlic go? In the pantry. On the counter. No, chill. Don't chill. Don't chill. I refrigerated. I'm sorry, I put it in the rot drawer, dude. No. You misunderstand me. You're incorrect. See, you're making concessions for me because you want to try and rationalize the behavior you just witnessed. You're like, oh, well, if it's pre-cut or if it's like the kind of diced ones that's already in like a can or in a jar or whatever, sure, whatever. Nah. You misunderstand me. Mr. Bond. I put the whole clove. I put a bag of cloves of garlic in the rot drawer. The whole bulb. All of them. Every one of them. I put them in there. Why do I put them in there? I like to live dangerously. I put them in there just because I want to watch the world burn. I put them in there because I want to watch the world cut up a garlic clove, get a little garlic on their finger, and then rub their eye. And to keep I also put it in there to keep people from putting chips in my fridge, because only vampires put chips in their fridge, so it keeps them out of my fridge. Duh. I have a special ceramic dish called the garlic cellar that my garlic goes into. Twirls mustache. Damn, Clarity at 3 a.m. Fuck. I didn't know you were rich. That's crazy. Are you making black garlic and fermenting it? Also, thank you for the soup. Oh, man. I kind of love that I'm watching the mosh pit form inside the Ruze right now. I'm watching. You guys stood hand in hand, fucking Ruzeters to the end of time. You're like, we are the Ruze. Don't give up. Don't let Ruze win. We stay strong. Stay strong in the face of all this bad food takes. And then all it takes is me being like, yeah, put the whole clove in the fridge. And suddenly, Ruzeters are like, no, boo. Now the Ruzeters like, yeah. And then they turn and look at each other and like, hey, wait a minute. What the fuck? What do you mean, boo? And they're like, what do you mean, yeah? What? No, you put garlic in the fridge. No, you don't, you fucking freak. And then it's just a war on the inside. It's fucking Pokemon the movie. Fucking brother, my brother, type shit. Slapping the shit out of each other. I love it. Ruzader on Ruzader violence. It's okay to be wrong, Ruze. Yeah, it is okay. Luckily, I'm not okay. Who hurt you? I don't know, JoJo B. I just think it's funny to watch you guys fight. Anyway, thanks. Thanks for the soup. Listen, here's the thing. I like my garlic preserved, but I don't know enough about garlic to know if it's safe to leave out. So I just chill it because I assume that's going to kill most of the germs, and I just use it in a relatively reasonable time frame. See, Starry Candy gets it. Why wouldn't you refrigerate your garlic? Don't you want to refrigerate your garlic? Pika! Iwashi, no! Fucking Iwashi just getting fucking slapped over and over again by another Ruzader. Do you refrigerate your onions too? I don't know, dude. Let's get further into the tier list. Why don't you put it in the fridge though? I don't understand. The logic with produce is that it's not in the fridge in the store, so it doesn't need it. My guy, you have the internet to learn how to store food. So what, you Google every piece of food you put in your fridge? You've never been raised with a specific mindset and just kind of went along with it blindly, unknowing that it was wrong until someone confronted you about it? Like, what's going to happen? Is fucking Pollock's going to correct me and be like, hey, man, that's not how you store your garlic. What do you want me to do? All right? Garlic, as far as I know, just goes in the fridge. It's fine. Okay, what's the problem with garlic in the fridge? If it's fine to stay out, why isn't it fine to be in my rot drawer, dude? Because then they rot? No, they don't. I have garlic in my fridge right now. It's been in there forever. It's fine. It's fine. I like the little sprouts. I think they're fun to peel out of the garlic when you crack it open. You like splice it open down the middle and then you pull out the sprouts and throw it away. They're fun. They make it amusing. Are they peeled or whole? Whole. Garlic in the fridge is as wrong as chips in the freezer is an insane take. That is an actually insane take. I put it in the fridge because I don't cook with it as often as my parents do when cooking. It's to stop it growing too fast. See? All right, now wait a minute. See, now we're coming around. So Crimzon Rulez was right. You put it in the fridge to keep it good long. Thank you, Falcona, and thank you for the soup. You know what? You get a little stamp of approval. Boop. There's your scout badge. Thanks, brother. Fucking Captain Timo over here. A dark, cool place? Who has a dark, cool place in their house? What do you think? I've got a basement? I live in a wagon. Garlic in the fridge? Maybe Ruze just hates flavor. Actually, maybe you just don't understand what good flavor is. It doesn't take that much flavor out, and then you just use like double the amount of garlic that the recipe calls for, and you're fine. So like if the recipe's like, hey man, use like 2 cloves of garlic, you just use 4 cloves of garlic. You're fine. Before we get to it in the list, I don't refrigerate eggs. Just how we did it growing up. Huh. Interesting. I agree, Jeff. Garlic in the fridge sounds bad. Okay, this one is definitely one of the most, this is weird. This has been one of the most divisive, and I did not expect that. I think garlic goes in the fridge. Nope. Fridge. Sorry. Fridge. Fridge. Garlic goes on my bread with cheese? Yeah, okay, fair. Thank you, Peachy. Garlic in the fridge is such a weird thing for people to get passionate over. And some people are dying. They're like, no, dude, garlic needs to be on the counter or it's the worst thing you've ever eaten. If you eat garlic off the counter, you have like fucking, you may as well just be eating garbage. You may as well have just put your mouth in a landfill and just started running your tongue around, brother. Nah. I think garlic in the fridge. Well, yeah, diced garlic 100% has to go in the fridge. And honestly, I don't really trust pre-diced garlic. It never tastes very good. You just like the flavor of moldy garlic, I guess? Oh, is that what I like? Is the flavor of moldy garlic? That's interesting, because my garlic is prim, pristine, and proper, just like me. It is the best because I am the best, and my recipes are the best. Leaving out veggie people are the same as butter dish people. What did you just say to me? No. Nah, Dahlia, hold on. Hold on! Butter dish people are right. Butter should be on the counter. Do not chill butter. We leave our butter out of the fridge. It belongs here, where it is. In fact, I'm so passionate about it, I'll put it at the top of the list. Butter belongs in a dish, brother. It's not going to melt or spoil. That's not how science works. Jesus! If your house is at an ambient temperature that will not melt the butter, and you are using salted butter, it is already cured. It is okay. You do not put the butter in the fridge. Why do you want cold, hard fucking butter in your fridge? You can't spread it on bread. You're just gonna tear the bread up. A stick of butter can be outside the fridge, and should be. You can't tell me it's gonna melt! I lived with this truth! I have it on my counter right now in the butter dish! No. I'm right. I'm right and you're wrong. That's why you get that fuck-ass butter spread in the tub. I don't want margarine. I want butter. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Dahlia says, we're in a global warming crisis. Ambient temp in the house has died. Listen, here's the thing. It'll be a cold fucking day in hell before I turn into my dad and I'm like, oh, well, you better not turn the temperature up too much or if you run that AC unit, you're gonna run the bill right up through the roof. Okay, then I'll turn off some electronics. I'll buy less takeout. I don't give a fuck what it takes. I'm not gonna live in ambient discomfort. That is one of the higher bars on my list of like things I'm willing to set out some fucking money for. I will run the AC in hot weather and I will run the heat in cold weather. I'm just gonna do it. I live in a shitty little trailer. It don't take that much from each champ. I keep it at an ambient temperature of like anywhere from 76 to 80 in here. All right, it's fine. It's okay. I'm chill. Maybe sometimes 83, 84, but it's not hot enough to melt butter. Salted or unsalted? Salted. I like my salted butter. Starting to see why you have hot girl tummy. You can't argue that that's why I have hot girl tummy issues. Anything I eat gives me hot girl tummy issues. Everything I eat gives me hot girl tummy issues. It is not just what, like, this stuff. If I do not eat for an entire day and I drink water and eat bread, I will cramp. That's just the way it is. I was born this way. I'm built wrong. My intestines have a death wish against me, and I'm winning. I love how no matter what, we always loop back to here. We got to come back to the butter because apparently you guys don't understand that butter is better when it's spreadable. Why do you want to taste a big, thick-ass chunk of butter? If you spread cold butter, it doesn't melt right, and then you get a big, yucky bite of solid butter. Ugh, I could not imagine anything more vile. Like, you may as well just go get yourself one of those little fucking, like, gum packs that pops out. You know those old gum packs that popped out the little strips of, like, mint-flavored gum or whatever? You may as well do that with butter, you little freaks. And she's like, better have my dose. Wow, moldy milk. Hot girl tummy issues are because evil lives in the stomach. I've consumed all evil in the universe, and I'm holding it in my intestines. I saved you guys from original evil. I ate the original sin. Yeah. All right, I'm moving on. Okay. Here's one. This is one I think is fair. This is one I think it might. This one, you might not like what I have to say about this. I'm seeing the reason why it's called a food fight. You're damn right, Myra. Where are we at? Where are we at on a half-drank soda? Like a soda that you finish most of, but not all of it. Yeah, that's the neon. That's the delicious neon glow of a Baja bath. I fill my bath up with it. Okay, toss, fridge, toss, fridge, toss. Flat, throw it out, toss, fridge, toss, fridge, toss. Trick question, soda sucks. Pour it in the garden? You're watering your plants with carbonated beverages. I like it. Toss, freeze. Fridge, toss, drink. All right, here's the thing. I think it's the 24-hour rule, man. I think it's a 24-hour rule, man. You guys can't finish a drink, toss it out. It'll go flat by the time you remember it's there. Nah, 24-hour rule. Leave it on the counter, come back, take a little of it real quick, and then keep on moving. Just go about your business. Who cares? It's a little warm, it's a little flat. Like, what am I? What is this, the fucking Beverly Hills? I can't afford to be throwing out flat sodas. Yeah, the counter. I can't afford that. I cannot just toss out a flat soda because it's gone a little flat. Hey, listen, if I've got a soda... All right, no. You think you disagree with me. No. To prison, to jail. Wrong. Don't do that. You're wrong, Ruze. No, you're wrong. You're wrong, and in fact, I would argue you're on my side. Now, hold on. If the jury would shut their fucking mouths for a second and let me take the podium. Here's the thing. No, turn off the music. I've had enough. We're about to get scientific in here. Do you drink beverages at your computer? I'll hold for the audience. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so you do drink beverages at your computer. In that case, I posit to the jury that there is no situation in which you have not had a drink at your desk long enough that it has gone at least somewhat flat for hours at a time. You know, you get into like 14 League of Legends matches, you forget that bottle of fucking like Beppis is right there. You crack that bad boy open, and I know you're taking a sip of that. And so I present to the judge and the courtroom in this moment deniable proof that you motherfuckers agree with me. So, I'm not leaving my drink for 12 hours. Yeah, you are. I finished them in an hour or less. Nah. Come on, guys. No. This man is preaching. Y'all hate to see it. Thank you, Jeff. Once again, Jeff is on the side of the base. Yes, it's right next to me, and it's still there when I get up the next morning. I take a sip, and then I throw it out. Yeah, that's the rule, okay? Like, once it is, like, if you sleep, the drink has gone bad. If you don't sleep, it is still drinkable. That's just, it works on sort of like a more mystical foundation. There's no real, like, you can't measure it by the actual passage of time, right? It's kind of like a little, like, shadow man at the corner of your eye. If you do not sleep, it is not bad. If you go to sleep, it's bad. You don't just leave the soda out. That's asking for bugs. Well, yeah, I mean, fair. That's true. More than 24 hours flat is a no, though. Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, I'm sorry some of you have never struggled. Some of you don't know what it is to, like, fucking have to fucking survive out here, dude. But some of us, you know, we got to put on our loincloth and, you know, fucking put our, like, obsidian knife in our mouth, pick up our throwing spears and go out there and hunt down our own Baja beasts and milk them ourselves. And I guess some of you, the privileged few, are out here like, I get it fresh from the teat, from the real tough guys who, like, have to live under the poverty line, and you've gotten spoiled. You're like, I don't drink that Baja unless it's fresh. Like, I want it straight from the source. Me? I've had to survive. I've had to fight to the death for my Baja. So yeah, I'll drink 24-hour-old Baja Blast. And if it's a little lukewarm, whatever, dude. Says the guy that dunked on the poor Texans earlier. Texans don't have rights. Moving on. Sorry. I take it back, Texans. I mean, as a Texan, he's not wrong. You could use the remaining drink as some kind of ingredient. All right, you're cooking too hard. Next up, French fries from our favorite restaurant, 3. You guys like the French fries at 3? Yeah, me too. So you'll notice that these French fries have a lot of like little like yucky rotted brown parts that have been sitting out too long and gotten squished or oxidized, because you never get a little box of French fries that are all prim and proper. There's always a bunch of disgusting ones that you got to bite the ends off of and flick them in the trash. So what is our rule for French fries, gamers? What do we got? 24-hour or fridge? Don't chill those, you freak! Yum, 3, 24 hours, 24 hours or fridge. Jesus. You guys are saying 24 hours in fridge on this? Yikes. Nah, dude. You guys are so fucking wrong. It's embarrassing. Fridge? Your French fries? And then what are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with them after you fridge them? Because unless you're planning on freezing them and honing them into small fucking spud-based spears to fight your enemies, you have no purpose for those French fries. They are barely edible within the first hour of getting them. You eat those in 30 to 60 minutes or you throw them away. Honestly, a good majority of them are destined to be thrown away either way. You cannot cool and reheat restaurant, and by restaurant, that is a very loose term. I mean fast food French fries. You can't do it. This man has never struggled in his life. Oh, forgive me for having a baseline level of decency. I've struggled, all right, but I will never kneel down to the clutches of hunger and put my fucking mouth to the trash can and tip it into my gaping gullet, brother. I'm sorry that I have a baseline level of self-respect. I will not eat reheated or refrigerated French fries. There's a level I will not stoop to. I will go out kicking, screaming, and desperate for food, but with my fucking crown of thorns still donned proudly upon my bleeding fucking dome before I eat cold French fries. I will die in a cold fire of hell before I eat cold French fries. Nah. No, thank you. Yucky. Season them again. Maybe if you air fried them, they'd be okay, but like, nah, I'm good. Bro's never heard of potato salad, tempura udon. How dare you? How dare you come into this house, this sacred place, and speak your profane words? I love potato salad. I'm a huge fan of potato salad, but you know what? You know what? I like my potato salad hot. I like my potato salad fresh. I want those potatoes mashed right in front of me, and I want to eat it as it's being made. And I'm tired of pretending that's wrong. You're gonna freak out? Well, freak out, because I'm right. No, it's not just mashed potatoes. It's mashed potatoes with still some chunks of full potato in there that you didn't mash all the way, with the taste of like mustard and butter and diced up like hard-boiled eggs and diced up fucking kosher pickle spears. It's fucking good, dude. It's like if mashed potatoes were 10 times better. It's like if mashed potatoes are the level 1 recipe to give you back 5% of your HP over the course of 10 seconds, then potato salad is what you get when you like become a master chef, when you put 400 fucking points. You're like level 99 cooking, right? And then you hit that mashed potato and it gives you back 75% of your HP in like 30 seconds. It's good. It's delicious. No eggs in there, wrong? You're wrong. Try hot potato salad. You guys are so fucking wrong. And the wild part is that you're willing to stand on business and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what's wild. You've never tried it. You don't know. Motherfucker literally hopped up on his podium, frothing at the mouth like, I'll kill Crimzon Rulez. I'll kill him. He doesn't know. Hot mashed potatoes. Hot fucking potato salad. He's crazy. He's never... That's insane. Meanwhile, with the same fucking hand that you would strike me with, the same hand that holds the rod that you beat over my back as I speak the truth in the land of our forefathers, you gobble down your hot mashed potatoes. It's the same thing with a different flavor palette. You'd fucking love it if you tried it. Go home and make it right now. Go boil some fucking potatoes and make hot potato salad. You're gonna change your mind instantly. I guarantee it. Not garlic potato salad though. Don't do that. With or without sour cream? You know, I used to do it without because I grew up without, but then like when I was hanging around my friend group, well, I was not, sorry, I don't mean friend group. That implies I have friends. When I was hanging around with some acquaintances, they made their mashed potatoes with sour cream. And this one dude I met in class, dude, he made some banger mashed potatoes. So I've made it with mashed potatoes since then. Sorry, I said friend. I meant acquaintance. I didn't make any friends in school. I meant acquaintances. Sorry. Bear with me. Hey, chat doesn't need much to froth the mouth. It's true, apparently. You're right. You're right, Twit. Lunette, thank you for the 5 gifted chips. My hubby makes me mashed taters when I'm sad. Sorry, I had to say it in that accent, but also good on them. That's beautiful. That's sweet. What the fuck is a tater tot casserole? I'm gonna be honest, there's no faster way to convince me not to eat whatever you made than call it a casserole. If you call it a casserole, I'm not eating it. I put bread in the freezer. I'm gonna fucking kill. Girl DM, I swear to God. No, bread does not go in the freezer. What do you mean same though? Guys, it's bread. Why? You put it in the freezer, it lasts longer. How slow are you eating your bread? Just eat your fucking bread. Why do you want... Okay, listen. Why would you want bread that lasts longer and is significantly worse off for it and tastes like fucking straight ass when you could just have soft, good bread and eat it faster? I eat like one slice every 3 days? What? Is it like a doctor's prescription? Like, don't eat more than one slice of bread every 3 days. Also, who eats one slice of bread? What if you're eating a sandwich? If your fridge tastes like ass, it's because you don't have a clean fridge. No, it's not the taste. It's the texture. Your bread gets hard. It gets crunchy. It gets stale in the freezer. And then you got to take it out and you got to wait for it to thaw. Why do you want to wait for your food? What are you trying to put you're putting yourself in the food cuck chair. You're like, here, let me take this bread out and set it on this plate. I guess I'll go sit on the stool in the kitchen and stare at it and long and think about, wow, this sure would be good if I could have this right now. But instead, I'm going to wait for it to thaw. You just pop it in the toaster. What if you want a delicious sandwich? Oh my God, BLT is not the best on toasted bread. Then you don't get the texture difference. And also, nobody even makes BLTs. The only thing anybody is making in their damn house is a fucking bologna sandwich or a hot dog, maybe a ham and cheese, okay? At best, nobody makes BLTs. And if you're gonna have bread, why wouldn't you want to have soft bread so it toasts with like a nice crispiness instead of toasted straight out of the fucking freezer where you're gonna get all that goddamn sucked up moisture that's been absorbed by the bread to like melt out while it's toasting. It's gonna have the wrong texture. It's bad. Grilled cheese! No, if you're doing grilled cheese, you want soft bread. You want soft bread so you can spread the butter on the soft bread. That's why you keep the butter out too. Because if you try to spread butter that is cold on soft bread, it tears it up. You want a... Dude, I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. A grilled cheese works like this. You take bread, you spread soft butter on it, you put it face butter down on the pan, and then you put your cheese on top, and then the next bread on top. If it's frozen, it's not going to toast right. What do you mean? You're not going to get that delicious layer. Olive oil. I'm going to kill. Oh. Why do you want olive oil on your grilled cheese, dude? Mayo instead of butter. I swear to God. Oh. Oh. Riveting conversation we're having. Anyway, yeah, bread, freeze bread for later. Works wonders on future meal preps and tastes just fine de-thawed. Never, ever in my life, Whisper Rain. How dare you? Thanks for 25 months. Tempura udon French toast. Delicious. Eat it immediately or throw it away. If you haven't tried it, you can't bash it. Yes, I can. I bash things I haven't tried all the time. I love doing that. It's kind of my whole fucking MO. I love doing that. I bash shit I haven't tried daily. In fact, I would consider myself somewhat of an athlete in the sport of bashing shit I haven't tried. I love olive oil, just not for French toast. I use olive oil on almost every recipe I make that doesn't involve bread. I don't think you ever, you even have French toast. You speak English. Oh, well, I don't think you've ever tried a French fry. Don't start with me. Olive oil is great for stir fries. Ooh, that's true, actually. French is the cut of the fry. Wrong. Actually, French fries, the cut was not invented in France and is thereby a misnomer, so... I don't bulk buy my bread. What do you think? I've got a Costco membership? I'm white, but I'm not that white. No, sorry. I've never been to a Costco, but I want to go. It sounds like a magical place. I want their hot dogs. Olive oil is horrid for stir fry? Oh, bummer. I'm going to lock you in a Costco. Dude, that sounds so cool. I want to go to a Costco so bad. How about an Aldi? I have been to those. Do those still exist? Fun fact, the original French toast might have started in Rome. Damn. Olive oil is a low smoke point and shouldn't be used for frying. Oh. I use it for, sometimes I use it when I make fried rice. Maybe I should use vegetable oil instead for that. I just use veggie oil? Huh? Fair. Oh, I wonder if they have, can you use sesame oil for that, or would that be too strong? I do a little sesame oil in the rice after I use the olive oil to like fry it initially, when I like fry all the veggies first. And then I put the rice, you know, let's not talk recipes. Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Okay, got it. Peanut oil or vegetable oil. Peanut oil sounds fire. All right, next item. Eggs. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You refrigerate eggs. You have to refrigerate eggs. Eggs. Fridge. Fine. Unless you're in Europe, I guess. Sure. If you're one of the privileged few who's not living in our fucking cyberpunk dystopia that Elysium Americans have to exist in, but I'm sorry, you get to eat real fucking eggs, and us Americans are eating the weird genetic super slop that they're feeding us, okay? Listen, I eat 70% of my food mass is plastic, and I respect that, okay? I just gotta live in the reality I exist in. I don't get your fancy European eggs. I have to eat my grade A, farm-raised, full of like pesticides, probably fucked up evil eggs. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Yes, tempura udon. Thank you for asking. Well, actually, hot dogs are a taco. Oh. I even know the farm my eggs come from. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Shit. Fuck. Move aside, Harvest Moon. We've got a new farmer in the fucking town. Please help us, everybody outside the U.S. Please. Please. You do take the eggs out of the fridge and let them warm to room temperature if you're baking with them? No, I don't. No, I do not. Nope. I just take them out and I bake them. Boop. Good to go. Doodle-doo. You know what does mix better when you're baking? Room temperature butter. That's right, baby. It mixes in better. It makes the actual like cookie dough less tacky. So just saying. Stop freezing your butter. More butter dish. You're wrong if you don't like. You're wrong. You're wrong if you don't keep your butter out. That's all. Anyway, we're not going to argue about this. Eggs go in the fridge if you're in the Elysium America. If you're not in Elysium America, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. Store your eggs in a hand basket, or like when the milkman brings you your glass jug of milk in the morning, ask him if he's got a couple spares laying around, I guess. I don't know. All right, what's the deal with ice cream, gamers? What are we doing? What are we doing with ice cream? Ice cream goes outside. Sure. You put ice cream in the fridge? Yikes. I put it in the freezer, but to each their own. Here's the thing. I do know people who, I hate to say this, and I will admit, I'm not going to say who it is, because they're in my direct family. And I'm sorry, but family comes before the law, and I am harboring this fugitive. But they prefer their ice cream mostly melted. So, I'm not saying any names, but they like their ice cream mostly melted because they're a little freak. I have not gotten that girl DM, but that sounds like it's not ice creaming. That sounds fake. Now, in defense of this family member who likes their weird melty ice cream, right? I do soft serve my ice cream, which is to say, usually when I eat ice cream, what I will do is I will take a scoop or two of ice cream, right? And I'll put it in my bowl, and then I will hit it with my spoon until it becomes somewhat softer, and then stir it at a rapid pace. I mean, like full fucking, like your hand is blurred blending until it becomes a soft serve. Sometimes I'll put a little Gershey syrup on there. And boy, does that make a delicious, delicious, super smooth and creamy texture. It's so good, man. It's so good. It does melt a little faster that way, but it tastes so good. It is a little bit melted, though. There's no way not to have more melt at the bottom of your bowl if you do it that way. Do you eat a milkshake or drink it? I don't like milkshakes, but if I had one, I would drink it. Sounds good. Try it. Just buy soft serve ice cream. They have soft serve ice cream, like pre-made. I thought you could only get like the sort of like, how do I describe it? Like, you know, the rough edge ice cream, the kind that like is always in like a ball when you pull it out with the little scooper. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to describe the texture to it. It's like it got the landlord special. Like it's like slightly rough on top. Yeah, like you can get soft serve at like a restaurant or a fast food place. You can't just get it at home. You got to make it. You got to do it. Oh yeah, it's hard ice cream. Yeah. There's tubs of soft serve, dude. What? Are you being real? Or are you just fucking with me? Are you one guy at me? I like extra soft serve. It's just liquid. You're a little freak. You're a little freak. You just want to drink your nasty ice cream soup. You'd be the type to have the bathtub of fucking... You're the butter tub person. You got bathtub stored full of butter. Next! All right. Old Ruze Bell sauce packs. What do we do with these? What's wrong with my butter tub? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure Family Mart sells individually packaged soft serve ice cream cones. Girl, I can't go to a Family Mart. What do you think? I'm in Zeno Cooney? Those go in the glove compartment in the car. Okay, that's a real... Okay, I take it back. You know what? Everything I said about you, I was wrong. You're a fucking real one. You know that? I give it to my parents. They like the sauce. That's just the counter. Sandwich baggie in the cabinet. Fridge, I don't even know about those. Honestly, sorry, dude. Fridge or die. And it's not even like I want them, right? Anything but a vegetable on this list. Shut up. There'll be vegetables later. Take it. Silence, Ruzeters.
Silence!
You'll get your vegetables later. No. Listen. You put them in the fridge because you're never gonna use them. Honestly, you may as well just put it in the rot drawer, but really you put it in the special tiny rot drawer that goes on the top with the little flippy dongle. You know what I'm talking about? That has like the little like slides down the piece of plastic that covers it. You put them in there. So it's a special secret rot drawer that is only for sauce. In fact, I'm gonna put it at the front because it gets its own rot drawer. And you put them up there because you're never coming back. But also you're not made of money. You know you're never going to use them. You're never going to have an opportunity to use those because if you end up getting Ruze Bell, you know they're going to throw like 50,000 more of them in your bag, even though you didn't ask for them because they always put too many damn fucking sauce packs in there. And then you're going to have leftovers, but you feel bad about throwing them away because you have poor people guilt and you've been trained to eat everything you get put in front of you no matter what. So you just set them in the fridge and you never touch them ever again. You know what that secret drawer is? The butter tray. Yeah, if you're a loser, but I'm not, so... so true. I always forget them. So damn true. Just break the generational curse and toss the sauce. No, I gotta leave them up there to remind me of all the things I haven't done. It's like they stay there as a sort of like physical manifestation of everything I've ever done wrong in my life. Oh, that sounds pretty good, Rocket. I could try that. Pocket ketchup. I definitely have some in my car. I know. We all do. We all do. I think that like at some point in the far future, these will become a currency, you know? Like somebody's going to start trading in just like old Ruze Bell fucking sauce packs because they've been so mass produced and everybody at some point had some that it's going to be like the, you know, you're going to be fucking playing PUBG or whatever. You're going to be cracking open old cars and Daisy and you're going to be finding a ketchup sauce package and you're going to have to run that to the fucking LZ to give it to, the, you know, the last few survivors and be like, hey man, I got 50 packets. Can I buy a SMG? This shit exists in such vast quantities that you could probably, if we could bioengineer blue whales that stop feeding on krill and just feed on these, we would probably have like a healthy population of blue whales just chilling. Yup. Okay, so we all agree those go in the fridge or the glove box and no in between. All right, so a hammed burger. Where do these go? In the rice cooker? Perish. How dare you? Perish. My mouth, tummy, belly, 24-hour rule, fridge, bin, trash, hamburger. 24 hours, fridge, Crimzon Rulez, marine biologist. That's me, baby. I'm with you guys. 24-hour rule, baby. I eat that shit in 24 hours or it's dead to me. It's dead to me. Yeah, bun and all. This is a pre-made burger. This burger has been made. The burger exists. Sir, you are going to be poisoned. No. Wait. 24 hours, but like, you know, in a box or whatever, you protect it from the elements if you can. But you do have to eat it in 24 hours. Those are the rules. No, you can't cook it in a microwave. You can't do that. You can't be that person. Get off the ground. Ruzeters, I'm picking you up off the floor right now. I am carrying all of you Atlas-like on my arms. I have lifted the Tensor's floating disc with every Ruzeter on it so that you could stop being on your stomachs groveling like maggots in the dirt for any like rotten fucking carcass you can take a little nibble out of, all right? Listen, just don't reheat a burger. Don't reheat a burger. Your tomato gets all yucky, ucky, goopy, snoopy. Your fucking lettuce wilts down to being like something a fucking like no deer would eat. You could not convince a dog to eat a reheated burger. You should not be eating a reheated burger. You eat it in 24 hours, no matter what. You can eat it however you like. I am not above a cold fridge burger and eating that. But under no circumstances do you eat a reheated burger. That is just not how it works. That sounds awful, Girl DM. Why would you do that? You keep showing all these foods. I should have, but the gremlins are now teenagers, so the fridge counters are always empty. Let's go! Congrats, you've unlocked the secret. No leftovers. Thanks for 19 months, though. Wrap the burger in foil. Heat it on low for longer. No. It's like we're in kindergarten. He's trying to teach us where things go in the fridge. Rosator's just chirping or hissing depending on his take. Yeah. I sent you to a video The video. A renowned chef made it and said it was good. I don't trust a renowned fucking chef. You think I give a single solitary fuck what somebody like Gordon Ramsay thinks? You think I'm gonna let some British fucking old fop tell me whether or not something's good? That man doesn't exist on the same spectrum I do. That's the equivalent of like some alien descended down on the planet and said, hey, I don't have an actual mouth. I just insert food directly into my rectum. But hey, try this cuisine. I don't give a shit, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, that man may as well be an alien to me. I don't trust professional chefs. They live in a different world than I live in. Don't trust them. Those guys are like, ooh, a drizzle of olive oil on a plate with a single carrot with a little bit of omelette du fromage on top. That doesn't mean anything. Shut up. Shut up, chef butthole. Sorry, that was a really weak one. I don't know where you came from, and I don't give a shit because your food takes are wrong. Holy shit, Rabbit King with a glucose guardian. Whoa! It's like I didn't realize that's a pretty big membership renewal. Thank you for 5 months. Now I'm gonna continue with the stream like that didn't happen and didn't stagger me at all because it didn't. God, not the joke tier. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I will not crash out of work. I will not crash out of work. Crash out of work. Do it. You won't. Do it. You won't. No, it's a nice lady. Oh, shit. I didn't know it was a nice lady. My bad. I take it back. I take back what I said. Gudikos, thanks for 25 months, says, some might not understand that this is an ideal Ruze stream. If you don't want to fist fight Ruze by the end of the stream, did you even watch it? Yeah, why are you here? I buy 6 burgers to eat the entire week. Fridge. Are you implying you eat pre-made burgers out of the fridge? Like, not... Like, are you implying you buy pre-made patties? Like, not raw beef, like actually cooked patties. I can't help you. I can't save you. I can't. You can get the frozen microwave sliders. Oh, those are so bad, dude. Are you talking about the fucking like Beige Castle ones? Because oh god, those will fuck my stomach up. Yuck, yuck. I tried some shawarma powder for the first day the other day when I was making some. I don't even know what it was called. It was like this pita bread, like a pita bread pocket where you half the pita and make it like an opening pocket, and you toast the sides of it in the oven or whatever, and then you make like this tasty mix of like you mix raisins with like ground beef and shawarma powder and salt and pepper or whatever, and you put that in there with some pickled red onion and some zucchini. Or sorry, not zucchini. Yeah, it was zucchini. It was tasty. It was good. It was fire. I bought pre-shaped patties that aren't frozen. Does that count? If they're not cooked yet, it's fine. If they're cooked, don't eat those. Listen, the frozen sliders are an okay struggle meal, but I'm not a huge fan. That's like lowest of the low. That's as far down as I'll stoop. That is the equivalent of me like getting lost in the Amazon rainforest with no clothes and no shelter and just grabbing like bugs off the ground and just putting them in my mouth. That's like when I'm at my lowest. All right, we've got this. What do you do with this? Anybody know what this is? What is this? What do I got here? What am I holding? Youch! Onion. Now, where do we store the onions? That's right, Ruzeters. It goes in the rot drawer. That's right. Yum, 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 yum. Yep, the rot drawer where the vegetables go. Good job. You're learning. Good job on the food pyramid. I'm loving that for you. I'm hopeless. You're hopeless. What, you want your onions to go bad quicker? Boo. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm correct. I'm correct. You're wrong. Oh my God, we're starting the fucking Pikachu clone wars again. Everybody's slapping each other. Everybody's fighting to the death. I put onion in fridge. Yes, onion in fridge. Directly in the bottom left drawer where it stays to rot until you forgot it was there, and then you inevitably go to buy a new onion for a meal you're making that day. You open the fridge, you open the drawer because you're like, ah, shit, what if I had an onion in here? You do have the onion, you throw out the bad onion, you use half the new onion, you package the last half in a Ziploc bag, you put it in the rot drawer, and you forget about it until the next meal. And you do it again and again and again. Infinite cycle. If we do not make this offering to the gods of entropy, they will consume all of reality. Do not forget to stock your rot drawer. This is Cult of the Lamb level shit. If you don't do it, don't blame me when a rift in space-time opens up and Yalbadobloth or whatever reaches in with his 7 shrieking mouth sphincters and eats you. That's not my fault. Bye-bye. Just joined. Why are French fries in the trash? Because you got to eat them immediately or throw them away. Onions go in the onion panty... What? Pantyhose? You got like a specific onion bag? That happened to my buddy Jim. Yeah. Hot take, I ate cold fries out of the fridge. I think I have to kill that one. What's it like having no taste? I don't know. Start your own stream and tell everyone. Oh, sorry. Anyway, pizza. Where are we putting the pizza? Damn, I can't even argue that one. Oh, no! Don't agree with me, then I feel bad. Wait! Pizza goes in the rot drawer with what? Your onions and your garlic? No, pizza doesn't go in the rot drawer. Pizza is very clearly 24-hour rule. Duh. 24-hour rule. You can leave the pizza on the counter for 24 hours. And then it has to go in the fridge. Except you can't do that. Because if you left it on the counter for 24 hours, you have to have eaten it or thrown it away. There's only 2 ways to do pizza. Pizza can actually double up. Pizza can double up. I give it the pass. You can, you know what? Actually, for the sake of argument, here, hold on. You're fine. Don't panic, everybody. I know you're freaking out. You're like, oh my God, that's the wrong take. Oh, Ruze, you're so dumb. You're wrong. Just don't panic. All right. There's 2 pizzas now. There's 2 slices of pizza now. One, it goes by the 24-hour rule. If you eat it within 24 hours, germs are not allowed to get on it. We made the deal in ancient times when Aslan was still running around and he spoke the deep magics to the witch or whatever. Like, one of the words he delivered from on high and wrote down on the totally not Christian allegory tableau that he delivered to Narnia was pizza for 24 hours cannot be touched by germs. Germs are not allowed. Like, they swore a blood oath on all germdom. That as long as 24 hours has not passed, you're allowed to just eat that pizza. However, if you're not going to eat it in 24 hours, you do have to refrigerate it. You have to put it in the refrigerator. Those are the rules. And then you got to eat it cold. Unless, the pizza's complicated. Unless, if it's a thin crust pizza, you can heat it back up, but only if you do it in an air fryer. Okay? If it's a thick crust or a regular crust pizza, you are allowed to heat it back up sometimes if the brand is good enough, but only if you have a wet paper towel in there with it, right over top of it. All right? Those are the only ways. Detroit-style pizza is best pizza? Man, it'd be really cool if they made that real. I hope they make Detroit real someday. That was a cool game. Air fryer pizza supremacy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Callisto. Thank you for the 17 months. I wish they would make Detroit real. That'd be so cool. Would you not reheat pizza in a frying pan? No. What the fuck? No. Can't have Detroit anymore, man. Damn. So we all agree, right? I don't feel like there's any argument on this one. I think we're all like kind of on the same mind, right? Like pizza has to be eaten in 24 hours or stored in the refrigerator, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. Make Detroit the city real. Because they made this fantastical. So if, I don't know, it's a game that not everybody played, but if you know the game Detroit Become Human, they had like a lot of lore for this city called Detroit in there that was pretty interesting. And I was like, dude, it'd be cool if they made Detroit real. That'd be so fucking cool. Obviously, minus like the robots and the cyberpunk dystopia shit or whatever. Just make like make a city based on like the lore around Detroit would be sick. My cousin said they were from Detroit. Weebs. Oh, okay, that's cute. Yeah, sure. Oh, cool. I'm from Hyrule. Oh. They made Shibuya for Persona 5 real? Whoa, let's go. I am breaking my lurk for this. Hot pan with some oil, wait for the crust to firm up and get crispy, turn off the heat, drop in about a tablespoon of water, cover in steam, best reheated pizza. I'm gonna try that, and if it's bad, I'm gonna reverse track your IP, and I'm ordering 457 pizzas to your home. I'm just gonna say you'll pay at the door. But I am gonna try that. Thanks for breaking the lurk to give me your pizza reheating recipe. All right, next one. Milk. Where's milk go? If you save in the freezer, I swear to God, I will punch you in the throat so hard you will look like a cartoony fucking vulture. I will hit you in the throat so hard they will be able to use your neck as a wrench to twist lug nuts. You're damn right it goes in the fridge. Don't put that shit in the freezer. What if you had milk ice cubes? You're wrong. You're wrong. 24-hour rule for the milk. Oh no, bro. Trash. I'm allergic. Well, that's, from what I understand, that's just a bloodline issue. Just microdose the poison until you get used to it. I use powdered milk. Get out. Get out of my stream. You must go. You have to leave. Powdered milk. Next, you're gonna tell me you get it in bags. Anyway, milk goes in the fridge. That's an easy one. Let's keep it moving. What's this? No, I don't want that yet. 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 What's this? Okay, here we go. It's a potato. Where do we put the potato? Where are we putting this? No, not canned milk. That sounds awful. Don't do that. Nah, don't chill that. Don't be a freak. It stays in its bag in the pantry, far away in the back where no one can get to it. Where no one will ever see it until it grows eyes, and then you throw it out and get the next bag of potatoes. Nah, get it out of the bag, put it in a bowl. But I don't want it in a bowl. If it's not in the bag, then who's gonna control its tentacles from like slowly creeping out and coming to strangle me in my sleep? How'd you know that's how I use potatoes? See? First try. I'm a genius. You could use it to grow more potatoes to forget about. Oh, that's true. A furtive potato, so easily forgotten. There in the dark, it found its dark soul. Sorry. You activated that was my Russian sleeper agent phrase. If only you had the space to grow them. Yeah, I don't think the people in my fucking wagon park would be very happy with me if I started growing potatoes in my yard. They don't even like that I keep a little fire pit out there. They get mad. Anyway, potatoes going. Just don't chill your potatoes, guys. If you chill your potatoes, I don't know what's wrong with you, but honestly, remember to always wash your potatoes. Don't chill your potatoes. Also, wash off all your veggies. Don't be a weirdo. You got to make an elevated garden box. I don't think they'd be okay with me having a box out there either. Maybe if I put it on the roof. They might be mad about that too. This stream's making me hungry. Sheesh. Me too. I eat my potatoes straight out of the ground. Just like you. Why you chill your onion? To keep it good longer. Do you wash onions? I peel them first, then I wash them. Because I'm paranoid. I don't know how to grow bamboo. High five, fellow peeled onion washer. Yeah, I wash my potatoes. I wash my tomatoes. I wash my onions. I'm tempted to wash my garlic. I wash off everything before I eat it. Do you wash your bananas too? No. No, it's a thick enough peel. I feel safe with that one. That one feels safe to me. It's airtight. Onions don't belong in the pantry. Fight me. What is the rot drawer for if not onions? Wrong! All right, dudes. A2 sauce. Where are we putting it? What's the deal, gamers? What do we got? Do you wash your mushrooms? Yeah. Bro, wash your bananas. No! Fridge, pantry, fridge after opened, trash, fridge. What even is that? It's like a steak sauce or something? I don't know, dude. I don't even eat this shit. I just threw it on here. Fridge, counter, fridge. Uh-oh. Fridge after opening, counter. Trash, fridge. I don't really fucking care what you do with it, honestly. It doesn't matter to me. Sure, put it in the fridge. Who cares? Why do you want cold sauce on hot food? Well, hold on. Cold sauce on hot food can fuck. It can be a texture. It can be a delight in your mouth. A food journey, if you would. Sleepy Babs, thanks for 2 months. 2 months? Damn. Anyways, I'll continue to say whatever. I say I love whatever is wrong with you. Keep being a funny little guy. Well, thanks. I would agree with you, except I'm perfect and there's nothing wrong with me. Condiments always go in the fridge after opening? Well, yeah, I guess so. Wait a minute. Are you supposed to refrigerate sriracha after opening it? Oh. Okay, I knew that. Cool. Cool. Yes, but I don't. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know that. What the hell's tapatio? We've had sriracha on the countertop for months. It's been fine. I avoid washing dishes. It gives me immunity. I'm actually going to fucking hit you in the head with a rock. I can't believe you just said that to me. I'm assuming you're joking. Thank you for 4 months, Big Bouncing Gibby. Great name, still. However, I have unfortunately had to live with roommates that were like that. So don't fucking tease me about that. Nothing gives me the ick quicker. And I hate saying gives me the ick because I sound like an annoying piece of shit, but I will gatekeep you to hell and back if you do not wash your dishes. I had the same roommate, the same dude that would like eat the rice out of the rice cooker for like 2 or 3 days. He would this is at the time. So at the time I was living with a college buddy and my older sister, and we all lived as roommates. And the same roommate who would eat rice out of the rice cooker for like 2 or 3 days would reuse their plate. They had like a chosen plate that they liked, and they would reuse that plate a lot until they decided it was dirty enough to not have to reuse or whatever. Which, I mean, like, I don't love it, but whatever. I can kind of tolerate it, I guess. Sure. In their defense, they were like the classic hacker man stereotype, right? Like they were always in front of like 4 screens at a time, typing up a storm. They could code a circle around anybody, and they always had like stacks and stacks of like soda and energy drinks and pizza boxes and pasta dishes just sitting around their room all over the place, just stacks on stacks on stacks, right? However, my older sister had no excuse, and she would use the same plate. But what drove me insane about this plate, my skin roils thinking about it. Sorry, the memories are coming back. She would make chicken nuggets and then like do the little fucking like ketchup sloth or whatever, the fucking like tar pit of ketchup on the plate thing that people do, which fine. I get it. You gotta put your ketchup somewhere. But then she would like dip all of her fucking chicken nuggets in this ketchup. And then she would just leave the plate sit while she was like playing Final Fantasy 14 or whatever it is she was getting up to, playing Warframe or whatever. And then later, she would just put more ketchup on top of the dried ketchup. Just use it again. I'm like, you can't do that. That's illegal. I was so mad. Oh God, the horrors I've seen, the things I've witnessed. This is why no Cthulhu-esque eldritch monstrosity could drive me mad. I've seen it all. I've seen everything. Have I ever used a paper towel as a makeshift plate for very dry foods? Yes. That was like a horror movie build-up. Yeah, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. The scream I would have scrumped, dude. Oh, crud. I've done that before. There's 2 of you. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I don't think I can live in this world. You don't belong in this world, monster. You don't resauce! No, you don't resauce! You wash your plate off! You wash your plate off! What do you mean? No! I don't accept it! I won't! I can't! I can't believe this! You gotta wash your plate when you're done with it. You have to! I'm gonna die. The crust is what makes it delicious. You have created a place of no honor. There is one chemical on the fucking periodic table that we have not discovered yet, and it is an absolute solvent that could melt through every single substance on this planet, and it has solely cultivated on your fucking tongue, you psychopath. What do you mean you like the crust? I swear to God, I will find you an end to this evil. I'm gonna lose it. God has not been in this place. God has forsaken this place is true. Hey, cold tea's fine, fan. That's okay. You don't pre-season your plates. I gotta get you new taste buds. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I've got some food takes, but that's... I'm just too stunned to speak. Correct, Oreo. I'm moving on to the next take. I don't care anymore. Popcorn. Popcorn. Yeah, popcorn. This is gonna haunt me for life. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, you I'm putting this popcorn down for a minute. I'm just gonna set it here. It's not actually where it goes, just for a second. And I'm just gonna say this. This conversation, I think we all died a little inside today. I know I did. Let this conversation be an example to you and a lesson to you that you truly never know what goes on in someone's fucking house. You don't know what demons they're dealing with, dude. No matter what you imagine about people, no matter how normal you think someone is, like your coworker or your parents or whoever, something's going on in their house that you would change your fucking worldview. It would make you quiet up and listen down immediately. It would turn you flip sideways. You'd be like a fucking shark before one of those divers who gives you a little rotation. Your whole world would be flipped over. I'm not acknowledging that. I won't do it. I'm not doing it, Percy. Sorry. I will not look upon you. God does not, the divine does not look upon sin. Hey, thanks for the therapy bill. Thanks. Percy just tried to give me the anti-therapy bill. All right. Popcorn. It's garbage. If you don't eat it immediately, it's trash. Throw popcorn away. You eat it within like an hour or less. Throw it away. And put it in the trash if it doesn't go in your belly immediately. Get rid of it. There's some people who like cold popcorn because they're freaks. There's some people who are like, oh, you can eat stale popcorn for 24 hours. Wrong. If your popcorn has stopped being... If it's anything equivalent to room temperature, throw it away. Caramelized though? That's not popcorn though. That's caramel. That's caramel corn. I've eaten week old popcorn. Motherfuckers pre-season in their popcorn now. First they pre-season their plates, now they're pre-season their popcorn. They're like, how many germs can I get on here? How do you survive in a cinema? I eat fast. That popcorn's gone before the commercials are done. Popcorn with ketchup, I could see it, but I'm not interested. Now I have had ketchup on scrambled eggs before. I thought the takeaway leftovers was going to be the only thing I fight you on. You're going to fight me on popcorn? You think popcorn's good for 24 hours? My dad makes popcorn specifically to let it go stale. You know, I talked to someone once who said that it was either their dad or their mom or someone. They said that they specifically buy popcorn to put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold. Insane behavior. Is that just like a parent thing? Is that just like the psychoses of people who have like spent too long around babies? Maybe we're too young to understand. I don't know about that. Airtight container on the counter, or consider eat it all or throw it the fuck away. All right. I'm not here for your lukewarm, stale ass popcorn. I'm not even here for your airtight container, still technically not stale, but lukewarm popcorn. I just don't want it. I just want it at a regular warm temperature, and then I'm done. If I don't do it, I'm good. Did they also have the lead paints there? You know, in retrospect, everybody I've ever talked to who likes their popcorn cold does have that weird lead paints there. It's like they're seeing the horrors again, except the horrors in this case is their inability to any longer put their tongue on the fucking like living room wall and be like, sweet. Nah, I'm right. I'm right. If you eat cold popcorn, you also eat lead. In fact, I'm starting to think lead might be cold popcorn that has been condensed down and forged into a metal bar. What else do we got here? Oh, baby! It's salsa! What do we do with salsa, everybody? What do we do with salsa? What do we do? What's the plan? What's the plan with salsa? Where are we putting it? Where are we putting it? Huh? Fridge, 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 chill, fridge, 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 24 hours, fridge, fridge, 24-hour rule? Huh. I'm getting a couple of people who are like, no, you can't refrigerate it. Interesting. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here, wait. 3 cheers for Crimzon Rulez. He figured it out. He solved the puzzle. He solved the Da Vinci Code. It's him. He's fucking national treasure. And look at him, Nicolas Cage over here. That's why you've never seen Crimzon Rulez and Nicolas Cage in the same room. He did it. He solved the puzzle. All right, here's the thing. Here's how salsa has to go, and it's every time. It always goes like this. You leave your salsa in the cabinet until you're ready to have it. You're like, oh boy, today's the day. I'm gonna eat this salsa. I'm gonna fuck myself up. I'm gonna regret this. Let's go. So you crack that bad boy open and you pour it in a little bowl and you're like, oh boy, I still have like 2/3 of my glass container of salsa, right? And then you close that and you put that in the fridge and then you eat your delicious bowl of salsa. And then you realize, oh shit, that was my one craving of salsa for the last 3 months. And then you forget about the salsa in the fridge for the next 3 or 4 months. You get what I call taste blindness, where if you're not craving that food, you literally can't see it. You can't perceive it even though you just put it in the door of the fridge. You can look at the stamina potion right next to it and you will never once remember that salsa's there. It is completely in your blind spot in the cone of your pupil. And then eventually, later, you get a craving for salsa, and you're like, oh boy, I want some salsa. And you open the cabinet, and you're like, ah, fuck, I don't have any salsa. And you're like, wait a minute. And then you open the fridge, and you're like, oh, shit. Moldy salsa. So then you have to throw that away. And then later, you buy salsa, and you can't eat it immediately. You leave it in the cabinet until you have salsa craving again. Probably 3 months later. So salsa goes in the rot drawer. The forbidden guac. Listen, I've tasted mold before. It's not a good taste. It tastes like something's trying to bite your tongue back. It's not good. That's crazy, Mochi. That's cool. It's bitter but bad. You ate mold? Well, not on purpose. I was working at the Celestial Stag at one point. Like, I was a herald of the Celestial Stag back then, and you know, I was kind of like the Celestial Stag's bannerman. So I'd wear like the siren on my apron and the little green fucking like golf visor or whatever with my hair flipped over it. And at the time, they had these little like pre-containered like packages of lunch, and they would usually come with like some hard-boiled eggs and maybe like a little bit of like like almond butter with like a little cracker and maybe like grapes. And I always liked the one with grapes in it. Except these things would go bad a week before they said, and I thought, well, this one's not going bad for 2 weeks, so I'm probably fine. So I popped that bad boy open as my lunch because I was like, well, I get a discount on this, so I'm gonna have this for lunch. And I picked a grape up and plopped it in my mouth. First thing I ate out of there because I was so excited about the grapes. And oh boy, the underside of those grapes were so moldy, and I was not paying attention because I was looking at my phone. And oh baby, I'm not gonna lie, you know immediately. And I threw that whole fucking thing in my mouth. Woohoo! It wasn't good. It did not taste good, I'll tell you that. It was fuzzy, it stuck to my tongue, and it felt like something was trying to bite my tongue. Like it felt like it almost hurt. I was like, shit! Like my tongue was immediately like, ah, what did you do? What did you do to me? So yeah, that's my experience one time almost eating. I didn't like swallow my mold, but I definitely put mold in my mouth. Wasn't great. Wouldn't recommend it. It probably was trying to bite you back. Fair. You're so good at explaining things. Thanks. It's the dungeon master in me. All right, so we've got old Ruze. What do we do with this, gamers? What's the play? Hey, Archimedes. Trash! 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 Garbage. Trash. 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 24-hour rule. Wow. Okay, hold on. This is a good litmus test. Hold on. Let's see who says what. Trash, 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 trash. Eat it all or throw it away before it eats you. 24 hours, 24 hours. Well, we're getting a lot of 24 hours rules. Huh. It goes in the fucking trash. This was a nothing. This was a nothing question. This was multiple choice with one answer. All you had to do was fill it in, and you wrote in your own fucking answer. Guys, come on. It's old Ruze. You cannot leave it sit for 24 hours. The type of people who are saying 24 hours instead of trash on this one, I know for a fact you motherfuckers eat Jack in the Square. I know you eat that disgusting, sloppy, gross, cardboard-tasting, flavorless, dry, greasy, fake tacos. You eat Jack in the Square, don't you? You motherfuckers. You probably like it. If you do not eat Ruze immediately, you have to throw it away. Immediately. Those are the rules. The tacos will go bad and soggy, and so will your Crunchwrap Supremes, and so will your fucking, like, burritos, and everything. Anything you can get there will go bad immediately. There's no Jack in the Square where I live. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. I've not had fast food for 1 year and 5 months. Keep it up, champ. You're a champion. Did you just say the Jacko Square has fake tacos, but you still got a Ruze? Brother, are you going to argue with me? Everybody do me a favor right now. Everybody do me a favor right now. Google Jack in the... It's another word for square, but it's not a square. It's like a crate or a container. Google Jack in the... that word... and look up their tacos. Look at it. Just look at it. It looks like something out of fucking Invader Zim. It looks fake. It looks like printed food. Motherfucker is feeding you 3D printed food made from recycled cardboard with the greasiest, sloppiest, most disgusting beef you've ever seen in your life. That shit tastes like I'm eating bark. Like I'm eating bark, but somebody gave it a fucking pocket pustule of grease to explode in my mouth like the world's worst food zit. I'm good. He's right. He's right. Casey, thanks for 10 months. I'm not saying Ruze got real tacos. I'm saying they have the decency to pretend. They put on the fucking makeup and do the dance on the stage for you. Fucking, if you go to Jack in the Cube, you are just asking for someone to spit in your cereal, punch you in the throat and say, get the fuck out of here. And then say, give me your money first. Give me a 5-star review on Yelp. And then push you out the door. You're just walking up with your mouth open, being like, hey, get a real good one in there. They like hork a fucking solid one, dude. You hear them like that fucking all that shit into the spit before they spit in your mouth. You don't go there. Don't do it. This is not Cover's official statement. Do whatever you want. I'm sure it's fine if you like it. Not! It fucking sucks! I'll say it! censorship. Not so hot take. Both the Bella and Square are terrible. Yeah, they're both terrible tacos. But I'll tolerate Ruze Bell's fake tacos, dude. I have heard they have good fries, though, at Jack in the Cube, and I kind of want to try them. All right, what do we got next? A tomato! Where's the tomato go, guys? Where's the tomato go? I dream about nacho fries every night. Fridge, pantry, raw drawer, fridge. I don't know why I can't bring myself to put tomatoes in the rot drawer. I feel like they go bad too fast, and when they go bad, it's too scary. They have a special place of honor as like the one visible fruit in my freezer or fridge. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that kind of sit out and I can see at all times as some sort of like monument to like fresh food. It reminds me, oh shit, that's right. You've got other produce in here you should probably eat, dude. I don't know why they get a place of honor above all other fruits and vegetables, but they sure do. The bright red, beautiful, true. Oh my God, I'm at 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's keep it moving, brother. Makes a concerning amount of sense. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want any heirloom potatoes. I like big tomatoes. I don't want to eat tomatoes in like a salad. I just want to eat tomatoes as they are. It's just good. It's just tasty. I'm good. I don't think tomatoes belong in a salad. Fun fact. I think that's the wrong place to put them. No, I don't bite tomatoes like they're apples. My little brother does because he's a freak. This potato was your grandfather's, passed down for 3 generations. No. No, no, I don't want to put salt on a tomato and eat it raw. I'm good, dude. I'll just eat an apple like a normal fucking human being, okay? I'll just eat an apple. Are you the type of people that salt your watermelon too? Why do you need salt on everything? Grow up! You know what I did learn that I loved the other day because I had it for the first time ever? I got some fried like mushrooms, just like those regular like probably puffball style mushrooms that you get at like the grocery store. Holy shit, that stuff tastes like a chicken nugget. It was so good. I was like, why am I eating chicken nuggets? I could be eating fried mushrooms this whole time. This is so good. I want more fried mushrooms. That should be a regular thing you can just buy. That should just be something I don't have to go to a restaurant for. I should just be allowed to buy that. That's so good. Have you tried salt on watermelon? I have. I hate it. Yucky. I want my delicious watermelon flavor as is. I want it to taste like I am drinking out of a fucking like garden hose at the same time as having a delicious flavorless fruit to crunch on. It's like the watermelon is like the perfect happy medium of like basically chewing on ice, but it's like really soft ice while also drinking water. That's what it feels like. It's like the experience of if I could take a bite out of a pool. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I don't want salt on it. I don't want chili flakes on it. I don't want soy sauce on it. I don't want any flavor but the flavor of watermelon. Just go for it. Just fucking send it. Just get in there like God intended. Watermelon never ate the fucking like fruit of knowledge, okay? It never tasted original sin. It does not need artifice or guile or clothing or anything to dress it up and hide it from the world. It is proud and loudly naked at all times, and it's beautiful the way it is. Just give me that watermelon. Milk with watermelon? Yeah, that sounds fine. I'd try that. I like milk. I'll drink a glass of milk with most things. Not flavorless, you know what I mean. The watermelon flavor, it's a nice subtle flavor. Did you know yellow watermelon exists? No? Is it good? Yum. All right, let's speed this up. I want this to be a consumable VOD for people. All right, water. Where's this go? Where's water go? That's right. I keep it room temperature. I'm sorry. Sorry, sometimes I just don't want... Listen, it's both. It's both. It's both. It's both. It's both. You can have it cold sometimes. Sometimes I want a little delicious glass of cold water. But honestly, sometimes I'm just vibing with just mid-tier, like, fucking regular-ass water. It's unobtrusive. It's relaxing. It's not gonna, like, make my throat feel like it's tightening up. Like, sometimes I want my water ice cold, right? Like, if it's been a hot day, I've been working outside, shit's getting toasty, and ice cold water hits like nothing else. But, like, if I'm just vibing and I'm on my PC... I don't need all that. I don't need the blast of the frozen north in my throat. Like, it's okay to just have regular ass water. It's tasty. But I like both. So I'll let you know that. You're not wrong if you say fridge. It's just not fridge or die. These are things you have to put in the fridge or you will die. In fact, I don't even feel that strongly about A2 sauce. I'm taking it back down. What's next, baby? What do we got? We've got Parmesan. I made this for you, Ruzeters. This is Parmesan. Fridge. Thank you. Fridge after opening. Counter. Fridge. I don't know. Fridge. Fridge. Once opened, fridge. Doesn't let the crowd version say fridge it. Do not chill this. Pantry? Refrigerator after opening. Sorry, guys. It's the refrigerator. It's the refrigerator for me. I don't even know why I do this. This is an example of Crimzon Rulez not being woke enough. I haven't, like, come into my own. I just know my parents did it, and I've always followed in their footsteps. I don't even know why. I just do. It's cheese. It's dairy, brother. Well, it's barely cheese. It's barely cheese. A few of you are very wrong, but most of your takes are okay. Not an outrage, just why? What do you mean why? I don't know. My parents did it, so I do it. It uses Renette, dude. It's never paid me rent. What are you talking about? Actually, come to think of it, you've never paid me rent. What are you talking about? My mom puts it in the pantry, but maybe I should put it in the fridge. Honestly, I also kind of like that it's cold. Like, if you have like a really nice steaming hot plate of spaghetti, and then you put some cold Parmesan on there, I'm like, damn, that's kind of funny because you get these little like cold like baps on your tongue. It's kind of funny. It has to be in the fridge after opening. Read the bottle. Nah, I ain't gonna read all that. You think I'm gonna read that? I put it in my fridge like my father and his father and his father before him. Exactly. I'm just kind of following along. Is this rent money or extortion? That one that you just sent me, that one was extortion. I wouldn't want something bad to happen to your Parmesan cheese, now would I? Anyway, have it on my desk by 24 hours. Okay, refrigerate the rent money. Hand you a block of cheese. Ugh, what kind of cheese? Is it yucky? Hey, thanks for 8 months, by the way. Ding. All right, here's the next one. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Where are we putting peanut butter, gamers? What's the plan? American cheese. Blah. Throws it away. Counter. Pantry. Don't chill. Counter. Pantry exclusive. Leave out. Don't chill that. Counter. Do not chill. Counter, please. Pantry. Do not chill. All right, wait a minute. It gets gross in the fridge. Fridge works for natural peanut butter. It keeps it from separating again. It's fine on counter though. You just gotta stir it more. I'm in the minority with the fridge. Nah, I don't put peanut butter in the fridge. I'm not a freak. Why do you want hard peanut butter? Why do you want that in the fridge? Why do you want it to get all solid? You refrigerate it, don't you, freak? No, I just thought that was going to be a more contentious one. I thought more of you were going to be little weirdos. He's like, yeah, I refrigerate it. I refrigerate it. Your fucking peanut butter, dude? Come on. Like, that's a level of paranoia I've never seen. Just, it seals. It's fine. Just close it back up. You're good to go. Do not put your peanut butter in your refrigerator. Please do not do that. I'm allergic, so I don't have an opinion on this. There's a lot of things I don't do that I have opinions on. It's okay. I have opinions on tons of stuff I don't do. I love doing that, in fact. Almost give you a jump scare. You wouldn't judge someone if you if they told you they put peanut butter in the fridge. If somebody told me they put peanut butter in the fridge, I would judge them, but I would not tell them that I judged them. I would just like never go. I would always make excuses to not be able to go to their house or whatever. If they were like, hey, you want to hang out? I'd be like, oh no, my cat is studying for his finals, so I got to help him. Sorry. Can't do it. Maybe next week. And then next week, it'd be like, okay, so it's like next week of those finals. And I'm like, oh yeah, but actually, my refrigerator, it's on the fritz. Someone tried to put butter in it, and it doesn't accept that. So I got to get that fixed. Sorry. But yeah, so anyway, if you put peanut butter in your refrigerator, I am judging you, yes. Okay, last item. This is stamina potion. It's a Fahrenheit, of course. Where does this go? I'm gonna say honestly, I don't mind them room temperature, but I kind of just put them in the fridge because they're a can. I'm like, well, I guess it goes in the fridge. It's a can. That's kind of where it goes. It's another one of those like my forefathers before me type thing. You know what I mean? It's fine. It does. It feels crispier. That's true. It does feel a little crispier. It has a little bit of a bite to it. Pickle tax. No pickles on the board. You get one yourself. Oh, well, pickles go in the fridge. Like, that's not even debatable. That's why it's not on this list. But hey, thank you for the delicious pickle. All right, it's time for your bonus round, and I'm gonna rapid fire these. So if you've got any burning questions for me, actually no, that would take too long. I lied. There's too many people here. Too many opinions here. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you have any burning questions for me, hit me with a soup, and I'll answer you. You've got 5 minutes, and then I'm calling it because that'll have been 3 hours and 30 minutes. Go. Go. Pickles go in the fridge. No questions asked. Done. Pickles are refrigerated food. Pay him to drag you. Go. I'm not gonna drag you. It's fine. Unless. Unless you have the wrong opinion. If you tell me something stupid, I might drag you a little bit. Where do Ruzeters go? Thank you, Triple Sus. That counts, and that's totally fine. For the 25 months, I will say that Ruzeters go... That's not a food question, Sanders. Ruzeters go... Would I reheat a Ruzeter after cooking it? Would I leave it out for 24 hours and eat it? Refrigerate? Ruzeters go in the rot drawer so that they can eat up all of the rotten vegetables because you guys have terrible taste. Ruzeters go in the rot drawer. Oh my God, they're too fast. Okay, I gotta speed rapid fire. Sandra says, why are you like this? I don't know, dude. I was born wrong, I guess. I was built wrong. My parents raised me with terrible values and now I'm just the worst in the universe. That's why I'm like this. Ginger, refrigerator every time. I don't know why. It's just, for some reason, to me, ginger is just garlic. Ginger is advanced garlic. It goes in the refrigerator. Sheep with Blood says, what do you do with leftover churro time treat for the cats? There's never leftover. I have 3 cats. They eat that shit. Thank you for 11 months. Would you cook eggs with sesame oil? I never thought about it. Yeah. I usually just do butter. Yeah, that sounds good, actually. I would do that. Yeah. I think so, Twid. You refrigerate hot pickles in a pouch? What the fuck is hot pickles? What did you just say to me? Stop making shit up. That doesn't exist. That's fake. Out of curiosity, what inspired this stream to happen? I'm right and you guys are wrong, and I think it's funny to argue. Apples. Take it or leave it, but I tend to leave them out of the refrigerator. I tend to leave them on the counter or in a bowl, like a fruit bowl. Where would ramen go? You eat it immediately or you throw it away. You can't reheat ramen. Jello, refrigerator, no questions asked. If you put Jello on your countertop, I'm going to assume that you flay people alive as your main hobby and that you probably like use their skin as some sort of wallpaper. Chocolate, if it's a hot day. Refrigerator, even if it's not a hot day, I want my chocolate crispy. I want to be able to go tunk. I want that when I bite into it. I want that sound of it cracking a little bit. Do you not like the crust warmed with hot water? I'll kill you. I'll kill you for asking me that. I will destroy you for that question that you just asked me. Is that the end of my 5 minutes? I think I did it. Okay. Oh, well, I've got 1 minute left, technically. You know what? I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. You're going into timeout for that question. How dare you? You're going into timeout for the rest of the stream. I can't believe you've done this. I'm going to throw a heart on it, too, just to piss you off. I'm taking the soup. I'm putting my seal of approval on it, and then I'm throwing you out of the room. No food questions, but thanks for the cute food art, Ruze. You guys like my art? Thanks. I made that specifically for you guys. I stayed up late to do it. Thanks for 25 months, Iwachi! Pop-Tarts. Definitely counter. Don't refrigerate your Pop-Tarts. You're a weirdo. What are you, some sort of dad? That's dad behavior. If you have to have cold Pop-Tarts, you're a fucking dad. Don't do that. Just eat them at like they're supposed to be. Room temperature. I missed it. Were you pro or anti hot potato salad? Love hot potato salad. Big fan. Super love it. Every day, all day. Avocado. I don't need enough avocado, but I guess if you haven't cored it yet in the fridge, if you have cored it, not? I don't know, dude. What's your opinion on spam? Blech. It's called spam. Blech. Yucky. No, thank you. Freezer Pop-Tart slap? Oh, you're out of time. No more soup. No more soup. Stop the presses. No more membership renewals. No more soup. We're going to stop the presses here. You know what I didn't think I liked? Canned tuna. But I do like that now. That's pretty good, actually. I don't like spam, dude. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Good talk. Everyone here is insane. Yeah. Yeah. No! Girl, I'm throwing you in the fridge. Say hi to the tomatoes for me. Actually, I'm throwing you in the trash. And I will say hi to the tomato for you because the tomato sits in a place of honor on the shelf outside of the rot drawer, the place where shame lays. Thanks for 7 months, Mint. Okay, so that's it. This is the definitive tier list for do you refrigerate it or not. It is non-negotiable. It is non-debatable. This is fact. This isn't an opinion. This isn't like Crimzon Rulez says this, but it's not true. This is where the facts lie. We have gone through the scientific method and proven it using the world's most verifiable testing we can, which is the tier list that Crimzon Rulez made. So good work, team. Let's pat ourselves on the back. We've saved a lot of lives today by putting this list together. Make sure that you spread the news. No, triple sus. This is above the law. This is above the rules of man. This is an objective reality. Like the idea that H2O is made of like hydrogen to oxygen type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is just a fundamental truth. This isn't law. This is real. This is just how it is. All right, gamers. Good job today. I'm getting the fuck out of here. If you disagreed with any of my takes, just remember always, I'm just, a guy on the internet, and everybody's gonna have their own opinions, and they're all wrong except for mine, and I am essentially the only divine truth that exists in all of reality. So if you disagree with me, you're a bad person morally, and you should feel bad about that, and I hope the Catholic guilt eats at you. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. I'll be at Altair birthday. VOD question, what's your most wild food take as far as whether or not you... what is your most wild food storage take? Okay, bye. Wait! I forgot to say, thank you to the Bruisers, the Ruzeters, the Axholes, and the Jackaxes that are supporting me! And a special thank you to the Exceptional and the Glucose Guardians! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and thank you for all the soup and chips today. That was a wild stream. You are too kind. You're welcome. I guess, really, I shouldn't be saying thank you so much as, don't forget to tip your waiter now that I've delivered divine wisdom upon you and objective truths in reality. I guess, in a way, you're really just paying for a service. So maybe you should thank me. All right, I'm going to take you over to, let's see, story game. I'm going to take you over to Flayon because he's drawing right now. Yeah. See you there, gamers. Bye. Nah, tipping is a terrible American custom. You're right. In that case, pay me. Yo, it's my tithe. Okay, don't tip me. Pay me, because God knows the government won't. Help me! No, I'm kidding. Thank you for all of the kindness, and thank you for hanging out while I yapped for way longer than I meant to. Say hi to Flayon for me. I'm going to go say hi.